We had some minor technical difficulties with our audio. We're going to give everybody a chance to double check and make sure it's good this time. But the audio was messed up from the very beginning. So we're going to go ahead and start over with the summary from Naoki from the beginning. And if you're watching to listen to the recorded version of this, there's going to be a pre-recorded intro. So that we're going to do for that. So everybody, guys, are we good on the audio? Did anyone check? We're good.
I checked. It sounds good.
Thank you.
Sounds much better.
So everyone, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and we begin tonight's session again, this June 17th of Prestige Encounters. And from the top to tell us what happened last week is none other than Naoki.
Yeah. So we ended up heading north to make our way to find my friend Beans when we come across this adorable little restaurant with a lady that ran it by the name of Orla Fizzlebane, who calls herself a culomancer of sorts, someone who mixes magic and cooking together successfully. Meanwhile, when I do it, I end up just burning the food. Go figure. After feeding us some goodies, we set on our way, and she informs us that she saw Beans the last time with someone else. We began to make our way through the forest, although it looked a bit different this time, less choked out by webs of a spider dragon and more just the trees just kind of covered the top of the sky, but it wasn't completely choked of light like last time. Although, don't recommend trying the sap. It tasted like drinking bourbon straight from the tap, and that was not great. As we kept walking, we saw a clearing and then realized this is the remnants of what looked like that project that we heard about from the governors. That there was a plan to be some type of automaton factory, but it was shut down mysteriously. I began to ask the trees what had happened here specifically, but we were interrupted by a pale blue woman who held a knife up to Emmeline. She lowered her guard, though, whenever we asked her where Beans was, and introduced herself as Gale. She informed us that he was actually one of the guardians of the forest, along with other forest animals, remarking there being a very vulgar butterfly, a raccoon with a shiv, an owl, a bloodthirsty lynx, and a porcupine mother that held off the building plans for this factory. She then takes us through the forest, showing us this web that Beans constructed, acting as sort of a tripwire to signal danger and alert the animals of the forest. We finally reach the cave grotto, and at last my friend emerges from his cave. We see Beans with his cute little flower atop his head that I gave him, but although it looks like he's a bit older than I remember, looking a bit more gray. I still hug him, disregarding that, brushing my head up against his, and he tells me that he has a wife now, and kids along the way. I ask him if he would like to come with us, but he says that he must stay behind to protect the forest. I tear up a bit hearing that, because I really did want to take him, but I'm too happy just to see him again and beam a smile at him, telling him it's okay and maybe I'll just come back anyway to start a grove, as the magical potential in this forest is really fruitful, and I believe that the animals of this forest, based on what I've heard from Gale, that they may have the gift of druidry in them. Beans invites us to stay anyway, as he has something to show us later on in the evening. Not sure what, but I happily accept and even allow him to wrap me up in a cocoon, although he promises that he wouldn't eat me. The others are a bit weary, though, of that, but I tell them he would never do something like that. The time passes by, and soon it's late at night, as we took a much longer nap than usual, and I'm awoken by Beans skittering and pushing himself pushing me awake, being like, wake up, wake up. He tells me ominously, in a way, they are here and we need to go see them. Not sure who this person is. I wake the rest of the party and we follow him to a clearing where the woods are a lot more ancient and old and overgrown. And this woman appears. She's practically glowing with radiance and strength with a fur pelt over her head. She walks up to Beans, petting his head, telling him he'd done a good job protecting the forest before pulling out this sort of gem from his head. And then all of a sudden light encompasses him as he transforms into the protector of the crawling wilds. Even his flower grew as well, beginning to wrap around his legs as sort of vines and producing little flowers everywhere that he stepped. He begins to talk to me in my mind, telling me these things, that he has been tasked with guarding the woods. I tell him back with tears streaming down my face to give me his blessing to create a grove and let me be the teacher, not to humans, but to the creatures of this forest. I'm convinced now that this place has potential as a future grove. He says that he will think about it, and the goddess of the forest, Liaja, blesses us with the power of the forest. So long as that we adhere to respecting the woods, we will find our way back to the city, at least this once, twice as fast. We also see another nature spirit, Doramine. She also appears, congratulating Beans on becoming a guardian. She looks over at us, though, remarking how that we've met twice before. Usually the people that do don't live much longer than that. I do before we leave, ask her for help in the looming battle against Constress. And they say that once we get to the south of the city, to look up at the sky, and then also, when we obtain the weapon to fight Constress, Emlyn will be given an offer, and it won't be a lie this time. It'll be the truth. And they say that we should deny it. I look over at Emlyn to see how she's doing, but she's quite shaken upon seeing the spirit that stopped the other spirit from killing all of us, but she did take Valerie. But with that, I see her walk behind from the group. She seemed like she's thinking a lot. Eventually we end up back at Beans's grotto, and I make sure to plant the flowers that I promised for his children as a sort of thank you. And we set off when Gale approaches us, informing us that she plans to stick behind and she won't be able to fight the final fight with us, saying that she has to teach this raccoon all of her ways. I ask her that she also protect Beans' children as well. She agrees, sending us on our way with some silverware she borrowed from Orla, actually. We find that our way back to the restaurant is a lot faster than usual, and end up right back at the restaurant within a few hours. And we offer Orla the silverware and a job at our villa. She happily accepts, allowing us to go along our way. We find that as we go back to the city and buy all of our necessary things before leaving, and we are stopped by the Blackshires, who are taking a midday stroll, it looks like. Everyone seems a bit put off from them but me. They invite us to a party, and even say that their estranged daughter will be there that they mentioned. They're a bit shocked that I actually had remembered this, but I was always kind of curious that they had a daughter of sorts but weren't allowed to show her. encourage them to also visit our villa to meet our new chef in charge and spread the word to allow that business revenue to come through. But I'm quickly shut down soon after by Diablo, telling us that we may need to keep up appearances, but we should never allow them to come into our home. Telling me that they had killed Blaze, but I don't believe it. I don't think they did. Sanasha then chimes in, telling us that what if the Blackshires had sunk their teeth into Zulkifli? And thoroughly offended by this, I just decided I wouldn't talk to her for the rest of the day, intentionally using my powers to just blow a very annoying breeze back in her face, where it would just always blow her hair back into her eyes as a subtle bitchiness of my own. Soon enough, after a kind of awkward walk, we end up by this nearby village outside of the city. Before setting off to Rubalon, we get our fortunes read by this strange woman who talks of fire and brimstone coming to consume us before randomly running away. Thoroughly confused by this, we all kind of just look at each other like, what was she talking about? And then we remember the prophecy that Liaja had told us to look up into the sky. And when we did, we saw before our eyes an enormous, angry, flying dragon breathing fire at the nearby trees and singeing the grass beneath its feet, destroying everything in its path. I look at everyone else in the party. They seem a bit shaken before we engage in battle, but as quickly as the fight started, it immediately ended. And I see Emmeline like hauling herself away, telling us to run. I was quite confused by this, but she told us on the way, as we found some nearby shrubs to just hide in, that she had modified the memory of the beast to go destroy Kiradel instead, and estimates that it might be 3 or 4 days tops to figure out a plan before it comes back. Why does it always have to be fire? Why?
All right, and thank you so much there, Naoki. And this is where we last left off. The party was, I believe, huddled in a collection of bushes and a rocky outcrop to hide and figure out what was going on from the... Go ahead.
I think Emily cast a spell, actually. We're not just hiding.
Well, you guys found cover, and then you cast the Mordecai's private sanctum, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're in the private sanctum,
Right. And this is where
that's when I took the opportunity to tell them about kind of what I did with the memory.
Okay. And you all know at this point that you have at least a few days to figure out before he may know to come back and look for you. Yeski.
Also, we don't know what happened at the end of last session. Right? Like, there was a whole thing that happened at the end of the last session that only 2 people on the right now know, you and Emmeline. So, you know.
Right. And it's with this sudden like heaviness and pollution in the air, the ash is still falling from just the sheer heat of this creature. The forest is starting to burn. What little trees are around. There is a slight sound of thunder in the distance, and it begins to rain. At this point, what would you like to do?
And just to clarify, from our current position to Rubalon, you'd say that's 2-ish weeks? A week?
It'll be about a week to Rubalon, and then roughly 2 weeks to get through Rubalon to Alarman, and then another 2 to 3 weeks to get through Miradorn.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we've all gone this road before, so
Not all of you.
maybe most of us. Who knows what Percy did? Maybe he did.
Percy.
Yeah.
I feel much better now after resting. We can leave whenever. It's probably sooner the better. But
Okay. I mean, if that's what you think.
Mhm.
We're not expecting any more surprises, right?
I don't know. I would not put it beyond us. I do believe, and she's gonna kind of like stand up and dust herself off and try to gain her composure because she had lost every ounce of composure she had in that instant. Like, she is not only terrified of that dragon, but she was very impressed by herself. So as she gains composure, she's kind of just like mumbling to herself a little bit. We could go to the west, down south.
I mean, we have to go. We have our path laid out, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about something else. We should not linger in any city. We should not linger in Rubalon. We need to not stop there. I don't believe... I believe it puts us in a very vulnerable position.
I think you mentioned that briefly, but
We should try to get to the Lamode Wood for cover.
Agree.
do we skip Allerman then? We don't need to go to Allerman, but stopping by the Grove would at least give us a short period of protection to rest. I mean, we've got a lot of time, and it's going to take a long time to get through Rebellion, even if we don't linger.
I mean, we don't gotta linger, but if we can avoid living rough for a couple of days while we pass through whatever city, wouldn't it be ideal?
We cannot... we cannot sleep. We cannot stop. We need to get through these cities.
Why?
I just know.
Okay. Explain. You explain every other time.
Well, for one,
DM.
I trust her.
DM,
Well,
thank you, Naoki. DM, just to clarify and make sure that I remember things correctly, I was visited by a certain someone, right? And they told me maybe something that might give me an inkling.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll say exactly that. I got a vision or message, something of the sort, whatever you want to categorize it as, giving me a heads up about imminent destruction within Rubalon. So, I don't want to take a chance to see what that will be. I don't want to be involved. I just want to move through because it kind of feels like a trap for us.
Certain someone being conscious.
Yes.
It was Contras.
Yes.
Really?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive. I'm never positive about things regarding that nature, but
So, did he tell you anything specific about this destruction, or did he just say there would be destruction?
I do not remember any specifics. No.
So, Contras, the demon of deceit, told you there would be destruction in Rubalon and you chose to trust him.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, and he's the Prince of Deception.
It was more of a forewarning.
Oh,
Like, you did this thing and I was not happy with it, so, just be careful while you're in Rubalon kind of thing. Just a hee hee ha ha.
And the destruction has nothing to do with that thing underneath the city.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to find out. This is what I keep saying. I have no interest.
do you think this is the prophesized offer he was giving you, or is this just him messing
No.
with us again?
I don't. He did not give me an offer. He just
It could be a lie.
was rude. But what would be the point of lying about that?
Make
To put us in an unideal situation where he can more easily send a subordinate of his to attack us and throw us off course while we're on the way to get his weakness.
the
I
worst
want
thing about
you
all of
to
this,
consider.
Diablo,
Mhm.
if he's telling us not to stop in Rubalon, it's most likely going to make us want to stop in Rubalon.
He didn't say not to stop in Rubalon. That's what I'm saying.
But if he's implying there's a threat, that's a suggestion he wants us to find something to slow us down.
You know how coy he is. He loves playing with you. Like, you know how he operates. What are you... Okay. All right. Okay. If I'm outvoted on this, I guess we'll take our sweet time walking through Rubalon, and she'll
I'm
go
not
ahead and shove her
saying
mouth.
this. I'm not saying that, Emmeline. I understand we had some rifts in our trust lately. And I want to make sure we can act as much of a unit as we can. That also requires us asking necessary questions. Now, I've been an open book. I just want that to go both ways so that we're all in the clear and we can all act accordingly and effectively. We can keep an eye out. We're not there to dawdle. But
Yeah.
I would like to avoid putting ourselves in a situation that leaves us exposed in the wilderness if we don't have to.
So I want you to imagine this. Okay, my friend?
Okay, I'm imagining. I'm good at imagining.
Great. Red Dragon that we just experienced. Very
Yeah.
angry, evil, chaotic being. On his way to Kirindale to destroy. When he gets there, Contras, I assume, is already going to be there. He may not have the facilities to fix the dragon. He surely has someone who does. Or maybe he does have the facilities to fix the dragon's memories. Once he does that, that dragon is coming back. So, if it takes approximately 5-ish days, maybe, for it to get to Kirindale from here, full flight, nonstop, then it would take, assumingly, 5 days to get back, unless he gets help. Okay, so we are operating maybe 5 days before that dragon is back here with us, and he knows we're going to Rubalon. So being in Rubalon would be like being in a trap. That's why I don't want to be in Rubalon. I just want to get through it. I know we don't want to be in the wilderness, and I agree. But I also don't want to really stay anywhere, or talk to anyone, or help anyone, or do anything.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. We're looking over our shoulders everywhere we go at this point. I mean, you just pulled an impressive stunt with that dragon, I'll admit. But anywhere we are is dangerous now. Like I said, I'm not dismissing this entirely.
I
We
know.
should keep our eyes out.
I agree.
But we should also carry a seed of doubt when approached by the Prince of Deception.
Okay.
It's healthy. Ain't it healthy for a scientist like yourself to keep asking questions?
I mean, yes, I've already predicted at least 4 different outcomes for what could happen. I'm just giving you what I thought would be most likely and the easiest to digest.
We're gonna do what we have to do, and if there's, I mean, you say we can't stop and help. If it looks like the people of Rebellion need help, I mean,
Sanasha, I need you to really listen to me here. The biggest help for the people of Rubalon would be us not being there, okay? Us not being in the city will help more people than us being in that city helping people. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Elneria would disagree.
Illyria was a different story. And they didn't have that red dragon come and start tearing apart the city.
Well, and, you know, you're thinking about the Red Dragon, but Contras has 3 cities at his whim, and that's just the first dragon he sent our way. The one who had a desire for destruction. Doesn't mean he's not going to send something else.
We weren't planning on lingering anyway.
Yep.
Rubalon's just a location along our path. And don't forget, I'm not underestimating the threat that that city might have as somebody who died there. But let's try to keep our heads up. We survived today.
Mm-hmm.
So, does the party emerge from their protected area to continue on their journey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Emmeline already has
Yeah.
her mount ready to go. She's an eager beaver.
Yeah.
All right. So, in a hurried manner, the party quickly takes their mounts back out onto the main road. And it's as you emerge directly on the main road, a wagon is already traveling down and nearly crashes into you. A man yells, "Whoa!" and takes the reins, and the horses go, and they hit a part where the rain has made it kind of divoted in like his wheel brakes. Oh, gods! Hopping down, his cloak kind of trailing behind him as he does. It's hooded. The hood is brought up, kind of covering him from the rain. First a dragon, now this. What are you all doing just running out into the road?
How broken is that wheel? Could it be fixed with mending?
Go to make it an intelligence check.
Sure. Let me go do that real quick. Thinking, assessing, computing, computer. That's a 14.
It can probably be fixed with mending.
Great. I'll go ahead. I'm gonna ignore everything he's saying. I'm going to just hop off my mount, go up to the wheel, mend, hop on my mount, and continue on like I never saw this man.
Okay, well, Sanasha's gonna get off of her mount, grab a log for leverage, and say, "Diablo, can you give me a hand here? We can't just leave this man like this."
She's
gonna try and basically push the cart up so somebody can slip the wheel on, using this log for leverage.
Sure.
And Percy will come help.
All right, make a strength check with
Sure.
advantage there, Sanasha.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point that the sun is starting to
22.
set as well, I will add 22. You managed easily to lift it up with the assistance of the rest of your party. You put the wheel back on. I was expecting y'all to use magic and whatnot. I appreciate it.
Yep. You be on your way now. Have a good, safe trip.
He reaches out his hand. His name is Kale.
Diablo Dorado, Veiled Vanguard, good to see you. And he's gonna get on his mount.
Keep an eye on the skies, friend. Sanasha, by the way.
Wait, the least I could do is feed you, give you a place to sleep for the night.
No, thank you, sir. I'm very full, and my friend's got plenty of rations.
Adeline, you're making wild gestures, but I can't hear you.
no, she's continued on. When I said that she kept going, like she kept going. So she's probably 30, 40 feet ahead now.
Hmm.
If Spread the good word of us. Make sure people know.
Sinasha will get back on her mount, look at the orb of time to see how much time they have left in the day.
It's roughly like 7 p.m. It'll be completely dark soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, he starts to call after you. If you change your mind, cottage is right up the road.
You
Wife
can't
is
trick
making
me.
stew.
You can't trick me. She'll shout back.
She's having a bad day. Have a good safe travel back to your home.
All right. Then he gets back onto the wagon.
Throughout the little, ride, Diablo's gonna take his bag and remove all of the rations he had and give them to Emlyn to put in the bag of holding.
She will do so. How many rations is that?
That's 14.
Cool. So we have a total of 27 rations because I have 13. So let me put that in there really quick.
There's a thunderstorm.
It's starting to rain. Oh,
Didn't she predict the weather today?
What did it say it was
no,
raining
I forgot
earlier?
to.
Do we really think that was a trap?
I don't. Probably. I don't know. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Immediately after we leave the private sanctum, we happen to run into this guy, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, come stay at my cottage with my lovely wife, who makes awesome stew." Okay, you didn't need to rub it in my face.
Emlyn, let's just focus on the road. All right.
People live here.
Of course. No, Sinasha, let's just keep moving. Had nothing to do with the fact that we're on the main road right outside of a major city.
And the only major trade route between two major cities.
An unimportant detail. That was a trickster.
You guys are making me feel crazy. Crazy.
I'm agreeing with you.
Because, well, I know, but at first it's like Conscious is tricking me, and now he's not tricking me. That was totally.
You know what the best way to handle that is? Keep your eyes forward. Keep moving.
That's right. There we go. This is
Sometimes.
This is why you're head of the group, head of the V, right? Leading the geese through the sky.
Okay.
Look, I think I have a way to calm everyone's nerves. I have a way to stop Conscious from watching us.
Oh. Yeah,
That right.
Did I mention he seems to have a direct connection with me?
Yeah, but I think I can nip it in the bud, as they say.
Okay. It doesn't involve taking my heart out, right? Because
No, of course not.
we all did that
I think,
once already, so I know.
I think if we take the blessing of Nexus, I know it sounds crazy, and I know some of you probably don't want to do it. I think it would hide us.
Wasn't that only for inside of the Empire?
I thought it was.
Under her shroud of mist.
No, the in the Empire we are hidden, no matter what. The blessing is there. If you
She
want it or
said
not. Outside.
we were only hidden if we all took the blessing. And the fact that we didn't meant that we were immediately targeted after we left because they knew
Right.
we were in
But I
there
can-
because we weren't hidden.
I can give you the blessing now, right? And it would
Honestly,
pinpoint this as our last location, yes, but that would be our last location.
you know what, Percy? Percy, I know I said I wasn't going to do it. She literally saved my life. Yes. Okay.
Wonderful. Anyone else got any disagreements, distastes?
I just don't know if
distrusting?
I don't know if I can subscribe to.
You know,
I don't think I can hand over anything of myself, any of my power. I can't accept power from
that
anyone.
doesn't
I, you know,
happen. That
You're
won't-
already
all
did it.
respect.
You did it, yeah.
You and Nate
So I don't have to do it
who
again.
did it. Correct.
I don't
That
have to do it
would
again.
be-
Oh,
Yeah.
Great. I thought you meant I had to do another pact where I
No,
signed
Yeah, I
up.
No,
thought
no.
that too. I was like,
You
wait.
guys are arguing for nothing here. I was more on about Diablo.
This feels a little bit like a scheme of just like layers.
It's not a scheme. I don't know why you guys can't just trust me. I
Do I have to sell any products to other people to get further?
Yes,
interest?
sure. You know what? If you want to, you can. Here's a
this
pencil.
point,
Sell
a
this.
lightning bolt strikes a nearby tree and it falls over in front of the road.
How big
Okay, now's not the time to
No.
be messing with your magic.
And the storm
wasn't
is
me.
really starting to pick up. The road is starting to flood a little bit. You are in a valley-like area, so you get the inkling that there could be a potential flash flood kind of situation. But overall, you guys need to find shelter at some point soon because the storm
Okay.
is particularly dangerous.
Okay, may I? Okay, come with me, everyone. Come with me. May we divert off the road about 50 feet,
It is.
and then may I?
You would have to
Yes?
dismount because this is
That's
like
fine.
forested. Okay. And
Yeah,
what are you
dismount.
What are you trying to do?
I would like to cast fabricate, and I would like to build a little house, like a little like a super shanky little cabin thing. Okay, just with some logs. It's from the rip these trees out the ground. You know what I mean? With just start crafting with these raw materials. There's plenty of raw materials around. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big shed either.
That take.
It'd be an hour each time
For each log?
for each casting. As you start to go up through it, you hear a voice from the road. The storm's getting bad. House is right up there.
He followed
And then you
He's
see,
going
and
the
then
same
you
direction as you.
and then
oh
you
my God,
see.
we're
It's
Oh.
And then
road.
the tree has fallen. The tree fell in the road to stop us so that we would take the easier route. Allow me
It's
to
a
craft.
storm. It's a
Allow me to
storm.
craft.
It's a storm. It's gonna take you weeks to do what you want to do,
No, it's
What?
isn't it? How long is it?
It's gonna take me like an hour.
taken
It's gonna
an
take
hour.
you an hour to build a house.
If
Yeah,
you're
it's
not going
nothing.
to accept
That's
my
amazing.
hospitality, I would appreciate your help moving this tree at least. I have
All
to
right,
get. I
Sanasha.
just got back. I'm on my way back from the city. I gotta get these supplies to my house. I have children.
I'm
All
fighting
right.
demons. I'm fighting demons.
So, yeah.
Make an insight check, there, Emmeline.
Okay.
Sinasha's starting
Making
to
my
cut,
insight check.
cut branches off the tree to. make
I got
it
a
little bit easier to
14.
move.
You seem to be
Tanasha, that's
telling the
too
truth.
slow.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's a really good liar. Yeah. Okay.
Tanasha, that's a bit too slow for what we need, and Naoki casts Blight on the tree.
Go and roll the damage, and double it.
I think it
Does this
instantly does max
storm
damage.
seem-
No.
I believe it does double what you roll. Let me look at the spell.
31.
Does this storm feel natural to the area that we're in? Does it feel like a storm that would just
Make
normally
a
happen here?
survival check.
Yeah.
I'm
can-
really good at that.
Oh.
16.
Yeah.
It just instantly
Oh, the tree it
murders
just
the
withers and
tree.
dies. So the tree just withers and
Turns to rot.
yeah, and just like mush.
Sinasha's like holding on to part of it, and her hands are just full of this black sludge.
Thanks. I'm gonna continue on up ahead. It's like 100 feet that way. You'll see this. You'll smell the smoke before you see it. I have food and ale to keep you warm. Shed if you want to sleep in it.
Emmeline,
She's just chain smoking. She's not even gonna say. She's hands up in defeat. Okay. She's just whatever.
how about this?
Okay.
Is a compromise for you?
If anything happens, I will blow his house up. So
Emmeline?
that's
Emmeline,
simple.
Emmeline, you're not listening to me. You're doing the thing where you just act like nobody's listening to you, and then you say something extreme. This is a bad situation. This is a storm, a dangerous storm.
Yes.
I know you feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
We can take watches inside of his house.
Okay.
We're just
Okay.
we're just having a bad day. She's a little extreme.
You can sleep We can take watches.
We just got attacked by a dragon, so
If something-
she's a little on edge.
Is that what the damage was I saw further back?
Yeah, there's a big red dragon. She's actually the one who drove it off.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be interesting that you showed up right after, Mr. What's your name?
Kale.
Caleb.
Kale? Actually, really, that's a nice name. I like that, but I still don't trust you.
Kale Oakhaven, if you must know.
I'm Emmeline. And you've already met some of them. I guess we're accepting your hospitality
She's
Right.
not
for the night.
She's not the personality of the group. That's the glorious Diablo Dorado, who's our, leader.
He gets back up in the wagon. Follow behind if you want. Very short ride. And there's two mules that are pulling it, and he whips the reins. A few moments later, he goes up the road, and you find yourselves standing before a clearing in which many of the trees have been cut back. The foliage has been more tamed. There is a shed. The interesting thing about the house is that it is a moss-covered cottage growing at the roots of a large tree. You get the scent of freshly baked bread and sweet wood smoke that fills your nostrils as you get closer. That's quickly blown away by the wind. I'll put the cart and put the mules away, but be right back. He does so. He comes back. Do you need a place to put your... He looks at these undead, beautifully sculpted bone deer, and
They disappear into the little statues.
come on.
Magical constructs. So.
Stepping in to the cottage, the plank wood door kind of opens with a creak, and he allows you all in. He unstrings a well taken care of, well oiled longbow from his back, from underneath his cloak, and tucks it at its place next to the door frame. Dear, is that you? Stepping in, I would almost say Walling is a woman who seems to be late into her third trimester. She has red curly hair falling past her shoulders, wearing a homespun dress that is the color of like faded marigold flowers. Laura, these are some people I met on the road. They helped me with the wagon. And here they are. When you get them, well, I can see what they need. They're wet as dogs. Come warm yourselves by the fire. I apologize for my husband. He's not very good with his words at times. Please. She throws a few more logs on and immediately gets some clay bowls, fills them with stew and a crusty bread that seems to be baked fresh that morning, and hands it each to you.
Does the needle?
Diablo put his hand out.
Does the needle dry their clothing?
I'm sorry?
The magic needle would
It
it dry their clothing?
repairs it.
Hmm.
But you
But
could use
it would still be wet.
prestidigitation to dry yourselves. Limitations of already really cool magical items, I guess. There, Geese.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's
Yeah,
not good
yeah.
enough for you.
No, I was just curious to know if it repairs but doesn't. Yeah. So now
As-
she takes a bowl of stew.
Do you all eat?
I would like to cast Identify on it before I eat it.
It is a stew made from deer meat and root vegetables.
So it's magically inert.
Okay. And then as I'm eating, I would also like to not interact with the family at all, and instead cast Detect Magic as I'm eating this stew.
Okay. So the only thing magical that you see in your immediate area is the bow that he put next to the door.
Okay.
Can't Sinasha determine if there's the taste of any common poisons in the stew as she, kind of takes a little bite?
That is a good question. For the record, Emlyn, your spell would not detect any poisons within
Noted.
stew. But from what you can tell, go ahead and make a wisdom check. I don't know what that exactly that could, what kind of check that would be, but I'm gonna say wisdom.
Survival, maybe?
I'll allow survival, but this is only gonna help you if it's like a poison derived from like a natural plant.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what you would know. A little bit. Maybe 17.
Not picking up on any of that. She Alara kind of like goes over and sits next to a rocking chair. Oh, can't wait to get this one out. And I'm telling you, there is a tug at your sleeve, Emlyn.
Oh, what is it?
You
Who
look
is it?
over and you see a dirt smudged face, missing one of their front teeth. He has a tunic that is slightly too big for him. His knees and are scraped from whatever boundless energy he may have. Finnick, get away from her. She doesn't want to be bothered.
What does that one do for work?
He's 8, dear.
It's a child, Evelyn.
He does. I help with the wood. Are you magical?
It's a very important job. I am.
Are you adventurers?
Yes.
How many goblins have you killed?
A bigger number than you could even imagine.
Most of the goblins I met, I'm friends with.
Sinasha, picks a little piece of meat out from one of her tusks. None. No goblins.
Have you
Guppies?
Been other places?
In a lot of places.
Have you fought pirates? What about a kraken? Do you know of any unicorns?
Yes.
I'm sorry about him.
What's your name? What's your name?
Finnick.
Was that
Finnick. Finnick.
All right.
Finnick.
Finnick? One time on one of my legendary journeys, I was put in a bit of a dilemma. See, I had to retrieve a magical button for a nice tailor in the town. Of course, I needed this tailor. I needed to do a favor for this tailor because this tailor repaired my costume for free. But this button was guarded by a big, terrifying, 3-headed bear. Could you believe it? 3 whole heads.
Wow.
And it was a scary, scary adventure. See, this was long before I met my good friends here. And I had to go in and to this cave to fight this 3-headed bear. And it was bigger than ever. It was like if you
Are these people humans?
They are.
imagine your father there. Imagine 4 of him standing on each other's shoulders. That's about how tall this thing was.
The kid is
And it
just
was
eyes
mean.
wide.
It was mean. It had done a lot of bad, stealing food from people, eating cows and whatnot. It's not good to steal people's cows. People need cows. And I had to show him what was for. He yelled at me that he was going to beat me. This bear could talk 3 heads. They all talked. Never at once. I showed him what for. It was a tough fight. He had me on the ropes. I thought I was done for. I thought this would be the end of Diablo Dorado. But I put him in a triple headlock. I had one head with my right arm here, the other with my left arm. And I got his 3rd head with my tail. And I choked him unconscious. Got that button back. Of course, he woke up, gave him a firm talking to, told him how bad it was to do what he was doing. Stealing people's cows, buttons, and food and whatnot. and he understood. Now he doesn't do that no more. He only eats berries. Could you imagine?
Finnick shakes his head no. All right, that's enough. Stop bothering the nice people. He takes out a small hand-carved wooden dagger from his tunic. I'm going to be an adventurer when I get bigger.
Well, that's great. Do you want to try it firsthand?
How?
And Naoki will conjure a buzzing bee. It's a spectral little bee that just kind of buzzes at you. It doesn't do anything. It's just annoying.
Chase it through the house. Sorry about him. As at this point, you notice that there is one other child that is kind of hiding back behind her mother. Ren, dear, don't you want to say hi? She hides behind her mother a little bit more. Very similar hair to her mother. This curly, wildly curly red hair, freckles on her face, same verdant eyes. She's shy. So where are you all from?
Dorganol.
The Lemwood Wood.
From Elnira.
The quiet one with the fancy hat is from another continent.
I'm from here and there.
Yeah.
She's
Actually, matter of fact, where I'm from, children start working early so they don't have so much energy. It's kind of why I asked. It works so well. I started, I think, at 5.
I mean, you're from the city of adventure, Seeker's Rest. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You know where
I'm
she's
so
from.
glad you
books
told her.
grow on
I'm
trees.
so glad. Thank you for bringing that up, Sanasha.
yeah.
Alara just gives a gentle smile and just like radiates the mother's warmth.
I don't know what that is. Emmeline is not familiar with that concept, so this is... Matter of fact, she's getting kind of done with dinner.
Do you know what I think you could use, dear? I'll be right back. She gets up, holding her stomach, walking over to the kitchen. Makes, which is hardly another room. This is a small cottage. Comes back with a cup of a herbal and floral smelling tea and offers it to you in a clay mug.
What is this?
It's a tea blend that I make. I gather and dry herbs and flowers from the surrounding wood. Kale hunts, and we kind of just make our own life here. We just
Great.
didn't like the city life. It was too much for the kids, and we lived here.
Unfortunately, I do prefer my tea cold steeped. I'm sure you understand. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit and
That's no
get nice
problem.
and cold.
She'll
But
kind of
I
like
really,
wave her hand over the mug, and it'll get cold.
Nice, excellent.
Oh, you're
Eggy, come here.
you're a practicer of the magical arts.
Very little, I'm afraid. That's just a simple, most basic spell that any apprentice would learn. Didn't take quite much to it.
Emmeline will share the drink with Eggy first. She'll let him sip on it, and then she'll sip it, and then she'll just share it back and forth.
It is very nice, and you kind of feel, a release in your shoulders and the tension. A slight headache that you might feel gets relieved, and you're able to just sit back and relax for a moment.
Percy's gonna try and signal Ren over.
A
The
what?
Shire kid. Signal the Shire kid, Ren, I believe you said their name was.
Ren, the little one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
The girl, the little girl.
Mm-hmm. And if she... Does she come over?
She is just hiding.
Okay. Don't bother.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to prod, and of course you don't have to tell me if you're not willing to, but it seems like you all have been through a lot. I can get you some fresh bandages, whatever we can do. You did help Kale find his way back home, so I do appreciate it.
A little bit of magic, a little bit of brute force, that's what we do. Emily's just a little stressed right now.
She's doing as described and relaxing right now.
Take a moment to relax.
Well, no, you're safe here. We do have a ward stone outside the house, and hopefully it'll keep away anything of malicious intent, of course. I don't normally just allow people to walk into my home, but I have a good feeling about all of you.
We won't be taking up space too long.
Of course, do what you have to do.
Yuki will cast Druidcraft to predict the weather.
And how far ahead can you predict the weather?
24 hours.
24 hours. It's gonna stop raining the next day. There might be some snow.
Oh,
Oh, it's winter.
snow.
That's about the right time of year for it.
Is there anything else I can get for any of you? Some extra blankets or any fresh sets of clothes?
Your hospitality has been fantastic enough. Thank you. I'm going to go rest.
Of course. And she'll say the shed is right outside.
Emmeline will walk outside, and before she actually goes into the shed, she's just gonna do a perimeter walk around this house.
Sure.
Mostly, I'd like to see how, just some engine, to see how structurally sound it is, right? How's the foundation on this home? Are there any potential holes in which rodents or maybe a fire could leak in? That would be so unfortunate. Yeah, I'd just like to go ahead and take a look around this house.
Make an intelligence check as you do.
Okay. It's very important, when you're living rurally, that you have your house all secured. Fucking 7. I don't know shit about buildings.
Like a bunch of roots growing over the structure, so it's really hard to find. Like, this is a screen wood, like where it could be easily flammable or anything along those lines.
Excellent. And then after that, she'll go ahead to the shed and go to sleep. And if she'll wake up for last watch if there is one for third watch.
Is there anything else that the party would like to do before they start a long rest?
Nope. Sinasha will go back and take first watch in the shed.
I will say, unless you guys want to talk during your watches, that we can go ahead and skip over it if you'd like. Okay.
No, there's
If
just,
something happens, yeah.
there's like an air of paranoia
I know.
going around.
You can mark your character sheets for a long rest as you wake up in the morning to no rain.
Is the house burned down when we wake up?
Is the house burned down when you wake up?
No, it's not. Not yet. But Emmeline, actually, when everyone does wake up, you'll notice that she has a spell. She's she is on edge. She has a spell prepared, ready. So Emily has Fireball ready to react if anything happens until they get out of this vicinity. That's how she's been for her watch, and that's how she will be until they leave.
There's a knock on the shed door, and you all begin to stir.
Emily, put the fireball away.
Answer the door.
Put the fireball away first.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Alara says as she opens the door. She has a handkerchief kind of tying over her head as she's dressed for morning chores. I couldn't fathom the idea of you traveling the rest of your way. I'm guessing you're traveling south to Rubalon, without some proper food to have other than hard jerky. And she'll take a wrapped up amount of food. I have some cured ham and some other cured meats here, and then I also took the liberty of making you some fresh buttermilk biscuits for you to enjoy during your travels for the first day.
Wonderful. Snatch just like grabs one and eats it whole.
You know, a lot of people might see adventurers to be just people taking danger on for money, but I'm happy to have people like you around, keep the rest of us safe.
That's why I got into this job, into this life, I guess. I guess couldn't call it a job because it's more of a passion.
Now, I could say remain skeptical. Many people are doing it just for money and with no real moral drive to it, but occasionally you get people that really want it.
Emlyn, I'm so sorry to bother you before you head out, but could you happen to help me bring in a bucket of water before you leave? She touches her stomach. I would, but
Yeah, I'm not the strongest, so I'm sure someone else would love to help you with
you'll do
that.
just fine. Come on.
She'll oblige.
She'll show you to where the well is as the rest of the party is preparing to set out. Could I get everybody to deafen, please?
Fuck.
Again.
Fuck.
All right, here we go.
You grab the bucket of water and carry it over to the trough of where the mules drink from. Right there's just fine, dear.
Great.
You
So what is the real reason you brought me out here?
haven't had an easy life, have you, dear? I can see it in your face.
I don't
The way you
believe
carry
that's
yourself.
of any concern, really, or worry.
Well, sorry if this is going too far, but I hope. I just wanted to let you know, and I didn't want to embarrass you in front of your friends, of course. But just know that I hope that you work through whatever storm might be in your mind. And if you ever find your way back in this area of the world, you're always welcome at my table.
Again, the hospitality, greatly appreciated. Noted. Thank
It's
you.
good to have so many people with you that care about you the way that they do.
Yeah, I mean, you better hope we fix all these issues that we're up against, or the whole world's gonna end. So, man, does it really matter, right?
Well, if what you say is true, I'm just happy to have the time I have with my family.
There you go. See?
Anyway, be safe on your travels, dear.
Thank you. And blessed be your pregnancy. I hope it works out for you.
Thank you. She'll walk away.
And Emmeline will return.
So with Emmeline rejoining the rest of the party, are you ready to set out?
Yep. Summon our mounts.
Do we look before we go? Do we want to take the protection of Nexus or no? I know I said it,
How does
and
that-
then I mean everyone has to do it.
Okay, like, how does this work? Because again, I forgot. Do we just like?
I can give it to you,
how
but
does
I
it
need you to do as well,
look
Diablo.
like? No.
I hate to put us in a situation where we disagree again. But I can't do that.
No, Percy. If this can get him off my back,
It. I want to sit here and give you false hope, but I'm just going to tell you the hard truth. If Diablo doesn't do it, there's no point. It won't do anything.
I don't know. At this point,
I.
just hoping, I'm hoping it can at least interfere with the connection he has to me.
Okay, sure. I'll give the blessing to Sinasha.
So Dasha, roll a d4 for me, please.
Roll a
And
d4.
out of character, just so everyone knows, like, this is essentially
GM roll or
giving you
public?
Public's fine. This is essentially giving you the effect of a amulet against detection.
Dose.
So you will take 2 points of slashing damage as you get yourself on the dagger.
Okay.
And then Percy will. Never mind. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to waste a spell slot. But...
No, I'm just saying,
And
two
essentially,
that.
what
per sonata
Percy
is so little.
is alluding to is that you're having agents sent against you because they can easily scribe for you. They are gods, but Contras is a powerful being. So if that's the risk that the party is taking, there is the risk that, you know, wherever you are, they can find you and they can continue to send things after you unless that is fixed.
Does Sinasha feel any different?
You don't have that stinging feeling from where the watch once was.
It actually, she like kind of rubs above her heart. The connection, it was always a slight burn since he visited me.
Oh.
It's gone. So,
I mean, I'm glad I could help in some way. But
well, it means whatever connection he had to me is at least suppressed. So, are you sure, Diablo? You know, I was with you, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
doesn't mean you're sworn to her.
I don't need her name attached to me no matter what.
Okay. You gotta go like 60 feet ahead of us, then, Diablo. Actually, here's the thing. Why don't we both, like, we'll divert in paths. You go one way on the road, we go another way, and we see if we can trick him. I'm kidding. Let's go.
Right, yeah, let's get on the road. And Emmeline's just
Yeah.
gonna get on her little mount and get going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the party continues south towards Rubalon, and it's at this point we're going to do a little bit of a travel skip. It is 2 weeks to get through Rubalon. You guys, I believe we've established that you just want to go through Rubalon. No notes of or areas of interest. So you guys make your way through. I will have the party subtract 40 gold from their stores as a result of the toll to enter and leave.
Mm-hmm. Is there any glimmer of anything going on, rumors as we pass by of something that's like
Go and roll an investigation
issue?
check. I will allow you to do so. I will say the DC will be high because you are kind of rushing. You're not taking your time.
Yeah.
can Percy help with that? Oh,
yeah.
I said a bit late, but
Yeah, I mean, I can roll again.
No, it was going to be a 19 plus D4.
Oh, plus a d4. Sorry, I thought you mean.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay. I mean,
I
it's
thought you meant
21 then.
guidance. At that point, that's what I would have
it's-
allowed.
You're all
Um,
good.
Yeah.
You're all good.
So the 20, what you're seeing, you don't really hear much, as you know, Rubelan's kind of closed off to a lot of the world, but there are a few dragons that have been spotted flying through the air. Rumors of unrest and Drailworm, although no other cities have fallen to your knowledge, and that's really it.
Okay, so they're worried about dragon scouts, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we move along.
All right. So, after about 2 weeks worth of travel, we'll say about 3 weeks from getting from Elnira all the way to the southern end of Rubalon on your mounts, you emerge from the southern gate, in which the city of Allerman, said on the edge of the Lamwood Wood, is set out before you. And remember, it's kind of like this very starch white stone that is built in with an ancient forest. There are trees built throughout, moss covered places, and all the trees have like a silver bark to them. Not like a birch trees, but like pure white trees. But 3 more weeks have passed, and it is rather cold at this point.
One question, because I there's one thing I would like Sanasha to have done during the time that passed.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible for her to try to catch on their way some kind of furred creature?
You're going through Rubalon. There's not a whole lot of
furred but I mean
creatures.
Yeah, like but if
What are you
was there
trying to
anything? Was she trying to get? She was going to buy some fur so she could make get some fur so she could make some extra fur for their clothing for the winter.
If you, I mean, in Rubalon, I would have said that you could have bought some, but there's no fur animals in the caverns of mountains, really.
Yeah, basically to try and make some like fur cloaks, things like that, to help with the cold.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, Imlin doesn't need one, I believe. With her, she has a ring of warming. But exactly. I'll say that cold travel, like clothes for cold travel, would be about 10 gold each.
Okay.
If you want to buy the other 4.
Yeah, so 40 on top of the other 40. I'll throw that on there.
Okay.
And everyone can stay warm.
Yeah, and she'll do some modifications on them, their cold weather clothing, as they go if they need, because she's got
Emmeline, as they've been traveling, she's been like keeping an eye out for bugs. She's been collecting a lot of bugs, and she's been using her little magic hand, to pick them off the ground as they go, to like put them all in a jar together.
Yeah.
Trail mix.
Great. Get dried bugs to eat. Did she find a whole bunch of maggots in Rubalon?
Unfortunately not. So Allerman is spread out before you. They have no let me take that. Compared to what the leaves were previously, those deep green leaves that are now a pale blue, as if they have changed with the season. Are you going into Allerman?
Are we going in, or are we going to pass it by?
Just a reminder for Allerman, it is built directly south of the gate to be a major trade hub right outside Rubalon. That's kind of like a stop for people leaving Rubalon after about 3 days of travel from a city through the caves, or people to stock up before they go 3 days into the caves. Also 3 weeks, 21 days, 21 rations per person.
Yeah, so we would have had to buy rations at some point, because we only have a collective 27 for the group, unless everyone could take care of themselves.
Sinach only had 3 left, so no, we'd need a bunch more.
No, you don't have to include Diablo. You don't have to include Diablo in that equation, of course. I guess, as much as I've said it at this point, over the couple of weeks, the party wouldn't have seen him eat anything or drink anything.
So 4 times 21 rations.
44.
So we need
I'm
some
sorry,
kind
84.
of
I mean-
we need some kind of like elvish bread that we can just eat a
Does-
little piece and get a full
Does
stomach.
the
Can we just-
Miyoki not have good berry? Can we
Yeah,
not just,
it's good
Ew.
berry.
So
Yeah,
that's
we
what I
just do that.
said.
isn't a good berry
I mean-
plus as a full day's meal?
Goodberry could
Yes.
have lasted you for the whole day.
How many? You only get one at a time, though, right? So you'd have to cast.
I think
Yeah,
it's
but you
10.
just cast it
You get
every
a
day.
string of
Is it
10.
Okay, it's 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet, we're good.
Yeah,
And
so we
you're
don't
all
need
good.
rations,
Berry.
We just got druided.
Sweet, I can get rid of these rations then.
Yeah, and put the gold back. Do we stop at the city?
I mean,
Evelyn,
we
Evelyn?
haven't slept in an inn in forever. Please, can we just one night? One night.
What time
guys.
of day is it?
It is the middle of the day.
I mean,
Does Diablo feel like he could leverage like maybe a discount or something in the city?
Yeah, at the
Shadowed Grove.
Shadow Grove.
The one
Yeah.
that's
See?
magic mixologist.
It'd be nice.
Y'all picked a nice, pretty city to leave me in after I died.
I didn't leave you. That wasn't me.
The least we
mean-
could do.
Your
Yeah,
body
I did.
your body was still here when I got here.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's real scenic.
Scenic enough for a night. So what's
What
it?
kind of tavern would you all be looking for? The Shadowed Grove is a very high-end elven aesthetic. There's also what Diablo would know is that there's also like a kind of an elegant, a aristocratic tavern that can be stayed at. There's also one that's more rowdy and rustic. And
Which one
then
has
there's one
gambling?
that's more like quiet and more for academics to stay in.
Is there one that has like the rowdy one? It would have like gambling and arm wrestling contests and stuff like that.
So the Laughing Satyr
Yeah.
would be near the edge of the city, where like close to the woods. It's the tavern that Diablo would recall is for people who are like rangers, hunters, guards when they're off duty, traveling merchants, performers, and it's more of a wooden lodge that is built around a large hearth. Compared to like a traditional tavern that has its own rooms. So think of it more as a elvish longhouse.
DM, can I? Oh,
You got it.
I was just gonna say, can I very quickly, at some point in the journey, I'm just gonna say this now. Can I have cast scrying on the dragon that attacked us?
Yeah.
Pretty please. Can I get a wisdom 16, please?
Yes.
Dragons be wise. Let's see how this goes.
Wait, no, wait, ignore me. It would
oh, wait,
be...
do you have a crystal?
That is a
He doesn't
natural
need one.
one.
Wow.
We're all good then. I was gonna say it'd be a little. It would be like a wisdom,
But it's a natural one. Doesn't matter.
It's a natural
14,
one.
I think, because they don't. Yeah, okay, all good. Tell me what I see.
You see the dragon now with a very new and healing scar going down its eye, where its eye seems to have been gouged, flying through the skies up above, far above, far high in the sky is what I'm trying to say, to the point where there's the landmass to spread out before it. In the distance, you can see the Zeraxan wasteland, so it might be somewhere near the Corlin Mountains or the Pterodaxis River.
So it's
Okay.
taken a bad injury.
Would I have done it when? Sorry,
been punished.
when would I have cast this? Would I cast it? Am I saying we cast that right now? As in, like, as if I'd done it right now?
We
Oh, a
could
bit
say
earlier.
if you've done it right. Sure, or at least recently, very recently.
Okay, then Percy will relay that information. So our dragon problem might be getting close soon.
You said it's over the wasteland, though.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really been up that high. It kind of looked like it. I've not been in the wasteland much.
looking at the map, if it was flying from Kiradel, it wouldn't go anywhere near the wasteland. Right?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe there's something in the water that it don't want to fly over and it has to go north first. Or...
Maybe it's being sent to somewhere different.
Hopefully.
Balon.
Maybe. Maybe it's being sent to Dorganol. Who knows?
Did you tell which way he was flying?
No, it's high up. I don't know.
She like looks at the map.
I didn't know you could do that.
Does anything here look so? Does anything here look
What?
similar? I know it's not the most accurate map, but
Sorry, hang on, guys. You're acting like I've been up this high before. I looked at the dragon and I saw maybe a mountain, a few clouds, a lot of ocean. I don't know what I saw. I'm guessing.
You saw. Oh, wait. Stop right there.
Yeah.
You said you saw ocean. That's a pretty big detail.
I mean, there's ocean everywhere.
You said
We're
you saw
surrounded by it.
something that you thought was a wasteland.
Yeah,
and then
it's
ocean.
sandy. Like, I mean, my first guess is the Coralline Mountains, but like, I don't know.
So, can Diablo put together what that would mean location-wise? If he said thought he saw a mountain range and stuff?
yeah, it's not because
Okay.
Scott's got the map. Can she help? Like, can they put their brains together and figure that out? That's kind of where I was leading.
Is that a doable thing?
Sure. You make the check I said with advantage.
Okay. We'll see. That's a 19.
Nice.
He's most likely around the Bay Area. That's where the Pterodaxis River empties out into the just refreshing my memory, the Southern Sea.
Okay,
The
so he
Nemorian
is
Sea.
flying. Okay. So it does look like he's maybe flying towards us.
Yeah, from that city, Pyremoa, maybe.
That's problematic. How, DM,
Mhm.
how long would it take for us to make it to the Hidden Grove from where we are?
A few days, what you can guess. So what I will say, and think about this in the mathematic way. So you guys went 1, 2, 3. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares across the course of what we said was 3 weeks, right? In that time, he has gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in 3 weeks, and so it seems to be on his way back.
Did he go to Primera or Kiradale?
You don't know.
'Cause I thought he.
He could have
'Cause I
gone to
was
either, but he
assuming-
was a red dragon. You did know historically a family of red dragons is what oversees Pyremower.
Okay, because I had assumed he'd gone right there.
So in the time it took you to move the 5 squares on the map, he was able to move 10.
So he moves twice our speed.
That just means he'll be tired. That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe means he's wounded. Who knows? It's the middle of the day, so we have a choice. We can stop here, get some food, get some proper rest, or we can push on to the Hidden Grove, and then from the Hidden Grove head to Miradorn, because the Grove should at least protect us from outward interference, at least briefly.
Mm-hmm. And we can ask Zulkifli to turn on the protections.
I'm assuming there are on, and maybe they have a druid who can help us get the rest of the way to Miradorn.
Maybe.
Might be worth it.
No. Gives us a couple choices. Stop here, get some rest, or do we make double time and push and see if we can beat the dragon before it gets to us?
I vote to move on, but I won't fight.
can see the benefit in either way.
My one fear is we wait too long and it burns this beautiful city down.
Exactly what's gonna happen.
Mhm. At least if we make it to the Druids, we have a little bit of an army, including Zolkifli, that can help us take it down.
Well, I'd be worried about the Grove, but the problem is, right now, Contras can track one of us.
Guess we're pushing on then.
So yeah, we're gonna use the rest of the day to travel, and we're gonna camp out in the woods, I guess.
All right. Traveling forward. While you're traveling to the woods to set up camp for the night, let me roll a d6 for this one.
Random encounter table.
No, it is going to be Naoki.
What?
Can I have everybody else deafened except for Naoki, please?
Oh my glar.
What?
All right, Naoki, a voice fills your head as you're on the road traveling. The voice of Contras. I truly do not know why you continue on this pointless journey, Naoki. Your friends are vulnerable. You think that the dragonling, the little worm, the red dragon I sent after you was the only tool I have at my disposal? Hide away at your grove. It will burn. The plants are rot. I will ensure that every single soul that I collect from those slain will be molded and transfigured to be a personal asset in my army to send out in the mortal plane, rebuilt in the hells, and then sent out again. Don't you see that Imolen is breaking? Stubbornness of another ally will allow me to continue to send people after you. Give in, Naoki.
Give in to what?
Surrender. Cease this journey and enjoy the last few days you have left, whatever time it may be. I will break free of these bonds, and you and all that you love will meet their end.
No. We can't stop here.
Don't worry, you'll be seeing someone real soon. Say hi to Zolkifli for me.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that all the other grows know about you as well
The voice fades.
when we take you down.
Jackie, were you just talking to yourself?
What?
I heard a couple words. Were you talking to yourself?
Don't you talk to yourself?
I mean, yes, I write stories from my perspective, so technically I'm writing to myself, but okay.
I mean, we need to keep going to the Grove. Like, it's getting late.
Well, it's gonna take a couple days.
So,
So we do have to stop, but we'll get there as soon as we can.
I mean, we could just
Okay.
keep pushing through the night. It might tire us out, but if you want to get there quicker.
we need to get there as fast as we can.
Till 2 days.
Maybe, but
I don't know.
we need to keep pushing. It's not a matter of if we can, it's we must. Contras has told me that If we
Well-
stay... If we stay
When-
here, he'll burn it down. He'll burn it all
When did-
down in Allerman.
When did Contras tell you that?
Are we surprised? I thought that was a given with the whole Red Dragon situation.
I mean, the plan was never to. I think we were kind of agreeing that we weren't going to stay, but I'm not sure if a dead march to the Grove is. We need to keep sharp, right?
We do.
Need to keep
We
sharp,
gotta keep moving.
but we need to keep moving.
We gotta keep moving as much as we can, but we can't let ourselves become vulnerable by moving for too long.
Agreed. We will take normal rests off the path. I will cast Private Sanctum for privacy over the entire area, which I believe is 100 feet by 100 feet, but I will check.
That's fine if you do, but I'll keep going.
No, you won't. It's not
You
going
know,
to
'cause you're
happen.
not putting yourself in danger by singling yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to get captured or killed by yourself. And we're down a person, or he can use you as leverage against us.
No, we die without you and Percy.
Oh.
Don't discount yourselves. How many times have you both picked us up?
No, I misunderstood what you said.
Hmm.
I mean, I think if you want to hear my thoughts, I think he's scared. Contras is scared of us. Look, he keeps reaching out one by one, telling us these things to scare us, and
He's playing games with us.
exactly, he's
He's
scared.
expecting a reaction. We're paranoid. We're willing to push on. We're willing to do crazy things, and we're right to want to rush. We're moving as we're doing this, right? We're not
Oh,
just
yeah.
having this conversation. Yeah,
And, you know,
but
I will say, as the DM, that is a feeling that the party should be like this paranoia, this unease, that you are actively being watched. Nothing you do unless you're under the private sanctum or until you get to the Grove, you are susceptible to divination. You're susceptible to scrying. You know that Contras is speaking to some of you one by one. Some of you might feel like you're breaking. Some of you might feel like you can't trust anyone. I mean, Emmeline tried to burn down the Oak Havens in their entire home, or thought about it at least. Go ahead there, Jeremiah.
express it.
I gotta ask, because you did say this earlier. Does the blessing work exactly like the amulet?
Mhm.
Because if that's the case, that means that even though Diablo doesn't have the blessing, if somebody were to scry, they'd only be able to see him.
Yeah. I mean, he can see where you are, but the overall assumption is that you're all traveling together.
Yeah, I'm just for that
He
clarification.
is still able to send message to all of you.
Yeah, which is what he's doing. Like, we're protected from the scrying, but he's using other stuff to mess with us. So, I mean, he's playing mind games. He's trying to make us make bad decisions. He's trying to make us panic, and we're vulnerable insofar as the actual eyes on us, and so far as I'm aware, he can still see Diablo, but he's visited me. I assume he spoke to you, Emmeline, because you've been.
Not since when I told you about it before Rebellion. He hasn't tried with me since then.
Yeah, and Naoki, I mean, he's going to keep trying to make us make bad decisions. We push too hard, we make ourselves too weak, we make ourselves too vulnerable. We split up. I mean, the only way to really mess with him would be for Diablo to take a different path than us, but that would still make him vulnerable.
Well, and he hears us right now anyway, so I don't know if
He wouldn't hear you guys at the moment. He only
He
can
can't
hear
Interesting.
hear or
what
see us
Diablo
anymore.
says.
If we-
Only- Yeah.
Okay, I'm only
But-
Diablo.
So essentially what Jeremiah said is true. He cannot see you guys when he scries. He was able to see Sinasha, he was able to see Diablo. Sinasha took the blessing. He can now only see Diablo, but he can still message all of you. That is a
Yeah,
caveat that
like
I'm
sending,
leaving.
because sending is like based on if somebody's on the same plane. You don't have to know where they are.
Right.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So
Um,
and you know,
Assumption can be made. Reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
I think it's important, of course, not to discount what he can do. We've all seen, you all more than I have seen what he can do. But
Felt.
every time he gives us a little bit of tidbit of information that might, cause us to second guess ourselves or rethink a path, we gotta also consider, of course he's gonna try to kill us. Of course he's gonna send everything he's got at us. He knows from the beginning that we're sent directly towards something that's supposedly a weakness. Why would he pull punches? Why wouldn't he be underhanded?
Diablo, ask again. The only advantage we have against him is him not knowing what we're going to do after we get the weapon.
And I've said what I said, Sanasha.
Okay. Well, we'll ask Sukifli. Maybe there's something he can do that will give you protection without needing to take a blessing from Nexus. That was
I
always
have another way, but it would
If
use a
there
lot
is-
of my power and a lot of diamonds and a lot of time.
we don't.
There's another way. I'd accept it. I'm just not taking anything from that god.
I don't know
I have
why.
the other way, but I don't want
We
use all
My
that
goodness.
to.
And I'll say, oh my goodness, back.
Yeah, you don't know why. I feel like every time I give you a perfectly fine reason why, but you close your ears.
I understand. I really do. I'm not happy about it either, but I made a decision.
And I respect your decision.
It's the sacrifice I didn't want to make, but let's just...
And I feel like my kinship with the Blackshires has brought me enough sacrifice.
How
I get
does
to
the
put my foot down at some
Blackshires
point.
and Nexus go together?
That's the point.
I feel like that's a more direct observation you could have made.
That's kind of the point. But
Is she made? Did they make Nexus?
Nexus made them.
Nexus protects them.
It protects all of them.
Yeah. And I've been very clear about how I feel about all that, Naoki.
And I've been very clear too that they didn't choose that.
They didn't choose it. Okay. If that's what we're gonna go with.
I think we need to keep going.
We have been
I
going.
think so too.
I think I think we just need to like go a bit faster or something. I don't know.
Well, we'll do what we can. Diablo, for our benefit. If he can hear you, if he can see you, then he knows where we are. That's fine. He can hear what you say, so maybe it's time you start playing a game and be a contrarian. Feed him
Maybe.
lies. Feed him all lies. That's the only play I've got left. We're gonna go where we go, but whatever
See,
you
that's
say,
a little bit more my
whatever-
speed.
Whatever you say, whatever we plan, you say the opposite.
Sure.
Forward.
I know how to put spin on something. I'll work around it.
Hey.
Can't be too literal.
No, not too literal, but you'll find a way. And everyone else, just be prepared, because assuming Contras can't hear us, Diablo might not make sense if this is going to work. Because we at least know now who he can follow, who he can hear.
So the party continues on, and by the way, Sanash, you can bring your health back up to its max.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should have done that.
About another day's worth of travel through the woods, and then on the second day, on the final day of your travel, you travel for several hours, feeling that you might be getting close to the grove. What is everybody's passive perception?
16.
Percy says 14.
Anybody higher than 16, which is Sanash's?
Nope, not me.
All right. You are continuing to the head through the woods, thick canopy above you blocking out the majority of whatever sunlight there might be. You might have to dismount at this point, as the terrain is really difficult for the mounts to get through. Not in the fact that, you know, it's uneven, but there's a lot of underbrush. And Sanasha, faintly, through the sound of the birds and the animals throughout this forest, you begin to hear that of flapping of wings.
Run. Run. It's
Okay, upon hearing that it's here, I would immediately like to cast Private Sanctum, 100 by 100, full effect, out from our immediate position. I believe I'm just gonna scatter. I'm just gonna scatter and go and run and hide under a tree, like in some kind of root system, if possible, in the underbrush.
As the sound flapping gets louder, the trees rustle, and as something flies overhead, this dark shadow passes over you as you can I get a, is everybody hiding or are you running?
I'm hiding.
Presume we're hiding in the private sector.
She cast her Private Sanctum,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
we said run and then we're hiding.
Okay,
Well, it's
cool.
a
I just wanna
100 by
clarify.
100 foot square, so you can run like anywhere you want. Like it's just to help, so he doesn't like scry on you and find you. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
I know he can't
So-
do that anyway, but
Go ahead and it's transparent, right? Like they can see in it.
yes, yeah,
Okay, cool,
yeah.
cool.
I
That's what
can
was trying to make
choose
sure.
to make it. I can choose to make it foggy, but
So I
I'm
will
not
say
doing that
that
right now.
as you are in this area taking cover, can I get a collective stealth check from everybody? And as a large form passes over, the trees kind of rustle and the leaves blowing apart as you see the underside of a large creature that has green scales. Shortly after, another one passes over, and this one has the scales of black.
Look at those bad rolls.
Yeah, you got an average below 10 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
So not
I rolled
one,
an 8.
Not
yeah, I rolled an 8.
3, but 2 dragons are currently searching the woods for the rest of you.
That's so cool and awesome, Michael, by the way. I really appreciate you sending them after us.
And we
Can
are
I-
sucking at stealth.
Can I whisper something to the trees?
Sure.
I would like to say the word to activate the grove's protection.
Is that an ability or? Well,
If
you're
you
not
know
in
the
the
word
grove
to-
yet.
No, but you're in its surrounding area, right?
Yeah, but you have to be in the grove to be away from these creatures. The grove is protected, but you're not there yet. If you know, and I will say that you will know, Naoki, that if your party can make it the distance from these dragons that are currently after you to get to the grove, that you would be relatively safe.
How far is the distance? You said a couple hours, or is it?
You're with, I mean, if you all run and make a break for it, you can get there in a very short amount of time, but they would most likely see you. You hear one call from the sky as they're kind of like hovering in place above the forest, not directly above you, but nearby. The canopy makes it hard to see. Get rid of it.
counterspell.
It's a breath. Sinatra goes. So she's gonna go to Yuki, throw a diversion, and she's gonna start running towards the grove.
There's a gargling noise as about 30 feet away from the party, a splash of this black acid splatters across the tree line, starts to sizzle and snap as trees begin to melt away.
I'm ready to run. I'm excited to leave. Let's go.
I think we're in a chase now. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's running.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think you said that we're very close, right? Like if we book it?
Yeah. So
She was
we're
suggesting
gonna
you
go
just-
ahead and enter a chase scene.
Yeah.
As you guys make a break for it. All right. Let me pull up my stat block for this green dragon that I have.
And the black dragon. It's just the green dragon. Yeah.
Black dragon. So you begin to make a break for it. We are going to enter a chase sequence because you're not trying to fight the dragons, correct?
Yep.
Cool. With that, you get away from the cover of the trees and begin to make a break for it. One goes there, and you start to feel the wind blowing at your backs as the flap of their wings is giving gusts. The hairs on the back of your neck rise in tension. Okay. Like in chasing, what would you like to do to hinder them while they actively try to harm you?
Naoki passes by some plants, like asking them for cover, and uses speak with plants to create difficult terrain.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll either a nature check or arcana check for me, please.
Okay.
Because remember, with chasing, just a reminder that the damage or the direct effects of the spell don't
19.
like we don't really do damage or anything like that. So 19. Let me go ahead and roll against that. That's a really bad roll. You need 3 successes in a row in order to escape this. So not in a row, but if you fail one, it brings you back. So you need a +3 overall. All right. So they're gonna roll a dex save. So as the trees shift and the bark groans and as the trunks move, branches come up into the air and slap the green dragon in the face and the black dragon, and they roar with annoyance as they kind of like do a barrel roll over to the side and kind of crash into the canopy of the trees a little bit and start to regain their course as they are delayed a little bit. At this point, the green dragon is going to use their noxious miasma ability on a 20-foot radius sphere ahead of you as you are running forward. Can I get a dexterity?
Is that a spell?
It is an ability. Can I get a constitution saving throw from everybody, please? Majority success will determine whether or not this hinders you or not.
26 for Sinasha.
An 18 and a 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 1. 17 is what you needed to pass. So that is 3 successes. You are not hindered and you continue on your path. That does not add a +1 though. That just keeps you from going back 1. Okay, what is the party doing to stop them?
How high up are they?
Irrelevant, to be honest with you.
Okay.
They're trying to get close. Like they want to be close enough where they can like grab you or like use their breath on you. But like in chase, it doesn't. We'll make it work.
I have okay, so this is what I'm thinking, right? Let me know what you're saying. All right. I have the spell Feather Fall. Can I do it in such a way that when they're diving, would that class as them falling, and I can cast Feather Fall on them to slow their dive bombs?
Is that
Do you get what I'm
a
saying?
creature?
It just says a creature that's falling.
That's interesting.
That
That's
is
such a fun play.
That is a really interesting way to do that. And let me just double check that.
It
spell.
just says reaction when you take with which you take when you or a creature you can see within 60 feet of you falls. Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rate descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If a creature lands before it ends, and it obviously
I will let
takes
you
no
roll an
damage.
Arcana check for that, please.
You slow their
Oh.
dive. It's really awesome. That's honestly one of the.
Don't make
And
me
I
do
know
that.
that some, if I were to put this in any like D&D chat or anything, they'd be like, actually, but I'm gonna allow it. 16. Okay, let me roll. Okay. So as the green dragon looks over to the black scale dragon, get them, they're fools. He dives down, and Percy turns around. How do you cast this spell, Percy?
So I like to imagine that like Percy like puts his palm up and like a shadow extends and like reaches around it, and like frost starts to form on the wings as like it slowly
Yeah.
it slows, right? Because it's frosty.
So as that happens, the dragon's dive is slowed, and the party is on to its +2 at the moment. The black dragon is going to roar in frustration, and it's going to use its Cloud of Insects ability. I need a dexterity saving throw from the whole party, please, as these insects begin to come out of the ground, out of the wood, and start to buzz in all of your faces.
19 for me.
I'm missing
14.
1. And
Nice.
18
Nice.
once again.
Yeah.
The party passes with a DC 17 for the checks. They are not hindered. We have one last check to make as these two dragons are going for the party. What would you like to do as you're running through the woods? And you can start seeing the entrance of the grove up ahead.
Can I take this one, or you have a cool thing, Chloe?
You can go for it if you'd like.
Okay, so Sanasha has never used her ability quite this way before, but she is going to rage and channeling the power of the Tree of Aeons, where she has teleported creatures before, is going to focus all of her energy as one of the dragons gets close and lock it in place, try to lock it in place with the branches, the roots
Okay.
of the tree.
What's the
Yeah.
save for that?
And it's normally a strength save. I just don't know if you wanted me to roll for it, or it's gonna break it.
What's the DC? I have a +6 for my strength save.
It's a number. I always forget what it is. Sorry, I was like doing this one on the fly. 8 plus your strength modifier plus proficiency. 13.
Should be like 17.
17.
Yeah.
17. The
Better
party
than it
begins to
was.
run towards the entrance of the grove. The green dragon, its eyes glowing with a yellow ferocity, extends its claws and begins to go down in an attempt to grabbing a member of the party. Sanasha, her veins starting to show her neck, her muscles tensing. The roots of the Tree of Aeon reach out and attempt to wrap around the body of this creature, stopping it in place just as you're at the mouth of the cave to enter into the grove. And it's stuck in place. It jerks back with the sudden velocity, its momentum halted, roaring in frustration as you make your way into the grove, successfully getting out of the way of the
Yeah.
dragons.
Barbarian did something.
And that will end the chase sequence. You keep running down the long way, feeling the protection of the grove take hold as it seems like space is distorted momentarily, disorienting you as you burst through into the clearing that is the grove of Lamond.
Thank goodness.
We made it.
Dragons now.
We did it.
Three
Oh my god.
3 dragons.
The different dragons. I didn't.
No, that makes it better.
No, I was expecting the other one again. That's why I scryed on it, because I thought it would come after us, but that was...
It probably doesn't trust him.
Yep. I mean, he's not going to trust those ones either now, I guess. I don't know. Whew.
And we're good in here. They aren't gonna come crawling through,
Hey,
right?
Naoki,
It'll be hard.
Sanasha. Stepping forward, his long wavy black hair falling at his shoulders, his druidic clothing on, but still a
Gasping for air as they're having this conversation.
healers.
Dragons.
Healers, are you all right? What happened?
Yeah.
There's dragons after us.
Black dragon, green dragon, sent to hunt us, destroyed part of the forest.
He takes this for a moment and immediately starts calling out orders to fortify the grove. He needs those on the circle of wildfire to be able to take their positions as guards, and starts calling out things to the thing. All of you inside, gesturing towards his hut.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
He looks
She
to
looks at-
a young druid. Send word to them.
So we got a
He follows you into the hut. What is going on?
conscious sending dragons to hunt us down.
There will be one more coming, and it'll be the biggest, and we may need the grove to assist us in helping take it down.
No. We need to get to Miradorn as quickly as possible. And we need, if you have a way, some way to protect, she points at Diablo from divination? Magical.
Divination and scrying.
He can be seen. He's being tracked.
I see. What is all this I hear about our grove being under attack? Voice calls out before you. A druid with half dark, half blonde hair, eyes that are green, and with only one showing beneath the hair with an intense ferocity, a number of mushrooms grown across his cloak and on his shoulders. Zulkifli regards him with high honor. He also has 4 goat horns protruding from his head. Archdruid Aspen. My brother,
Druid.
my sister will be here shortly. What is happening?
We're under attack.
We're under attack because we've been tasked with finding a weapon to stop Contras, and he is trying to stop us.
That is not good. It's not what I would find ideal at all. We must get them out of here. They are equally a danger to us as the dragons are a danger to them.
Do you know any quick way?
Yes. But I need time to prepare. It will
Is
not
there a
take
way
long.
for Archdruid, is there a way for you to pass the blessing of the grove on to Diablo, at least temporarily? Prevent him from being observed,
Hello
interfered
everyone,
by
I'm
the gods?
sorry. I needed to stop and look at the stars for guidance before I got here.
Sinasha's like, just like so excited because now 2 of the Seekers are in the room.
Diablo's looking basically fully up.
They are both much taller than Diablo is. That is a good point. They stand like around 7 feet tall.
Yeah, 7 to 8 like
Yeah.
feet tall both between them.
Without the horns.
Yeah.
I will be able to teleport you using a tree I'm familiar with nearby Miradorn.
Okay. That's perfect.
Don't worry, we're going to win against the dragon. I read it before I got here.
I mean,
Don't get away.
I heard great stories of your exploits, even with dragons.
Now is not the time for reminiscent stories. We have a grove to protect.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything we could do to help prepare the grove while you're setting this up? Is there any way we could be useful?
I can help sharpen
A
weapons.
major
if you need.
part of a grove's protection is also the secrecy to its location.
Yeah. I know you're here now.
I can offer you an amulet we got during our travels. It's the only one we have.
That would be good.
Do what they said.
He will offer you an amulet of proof against detection location, I believe.
I think detection and scrying.
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah.
Amulet of
Detection location, you got it.
yeah.
Sure glad Sinasha took the blessing because there's only one of these we know of.
Amulet of proof against
Accessible.
detection location. Yeah, it does require attunement, so you cannot use it right away. You do need to take a short rest to do so. It's not going to take him that short of a time to get you guys out of there, which Aspen will explain that will be convenient because getting you guys away from the grove is the best way to secure its safety. So
them knowing we've moved is probably to the grove's benefit.
it is. He will walk over to the central tree, which all groves have, is a central tree. But rather than focusing on the tree itself, he'll focus towards its roots. The fungal network that grows between trees. And as he reaches down, his the goat-like pupils that are his eyes intensify, and there is a faint green glow as his cloak that he's wearing begins to grow down into the ground. The mycelium of the fungi connecting, and then begins to grow up and forms a doorway. Go fast.
Sinasha goes first.
Thank you.
Diablo
Dad.
clicks the amulet on and just jumps through as quick as possible, giving them a salute.
Yes.
The flash, the ground rises to meet you as you kind of topple onto the ground and slide across some very cold leaves.
Haven't done that since I was a kid.
Oh my god, I can't believe that actually worked. Whew. Okay. Sorry.
I went in first just to make sure, but last time I did that, I lost 2 weeks, so this is good. Oof.
Would we know if we lost time?
I mean, she can look at the orb of time. It's how much time has passed.
A split second.
Great.
Yeah, it's not normal. It wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know what happened last time.
However, stretching out before you is a very large city that seems to be made of white crystal and a turquoise roofing throughout the whole of its construction. Archways and opulent designs as you are now overlooking the city, the elvish coastal city of Miradorn. And that's where we're going to take our mid-session break. Woo, everyone. About 2 hours have already passed here in this very heavy session. The party is feeling tension. They're feeling paranoia. They are actively being hunted, but not by one, not by two, not by four, but 3 dragons that they know of. So there's that. And they are finally made their way to Miradorn, the city in which they were told 2 interesting bits. Number one, it is the ancestral city of Percy Purebirch. And second, the weakness of Contras is said to be in this city, in the place known as the Resting Star. Gotta double check my notes on that one. However, if you're just now joining us,
wow, like what a tense moment. And I hope you just saw that, a chase scene against 2 dragons. What a wonderful thing to have heard if you're listening to our beautiful voices, because we do release this Prestige Encounters live play on all the podcast networks, which is great. But, let's say you want to see our faces to go with the lovely voices. There's a pretty, handsome group of people here, so you can find it's handsome in the broad term. Sorry, Chloe. You can find the live plays of this, which we release every Monday on our YouTube channel. So that's great. But the best way to watch this is to watch it live, and we do live stream this at 8 p.m. Eastern time on the Purple app, on TikTok, and on the YouTubes as well. So 8 p.m. Eastern time, join with us. Come in the chat. But hey, guess what? We're more than just a community that plays Dungeons and Dragons. We're a gaming community that plays a whole bunch of games. And there's a whole stream schedule. Do you want me to get into it, Michael? Because I'm going to.
There is a very large schedule. Hi, guys. I'm Michael. I am the face of Lich Souls. However, Lich Souls is a community comprising of the many, many wonderful gamers that we have. I do go live throughout the week. However, there'll be a little bit less streams this week if you're listening to us live. Due to it being Pride Week here in Columbus. So happy Pride, everybody. However, we do play games.
Do we play?
We play games like Overwatch. We play RuneScape, sometimes Dead by Daylight. I believe Jason just came on Dead by Daylight. Sea of Thieves. We also have a server for the Isle, Minecraft, and Valheim. Valheim 1.0 is coming out on console as well for that game's release. So come on over lichsouls.com to see what we have going on. You can also join the Discord from there, but lichsouls.com has our Prestige Encounters wiki that we are building, all the character information. You can see their health live as it currently is, along with their stats and more. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll be... Did you have one other thing that you want to add?
I was going to say, we also do a weekly Q&A, and on lichsouls.com, as a viewer, you could submit questions that we can ask. We then re-release those Q&As on Monday, just with the next Prestige Encounters session. So you want to have an opportunity to ask a question about something that happened in this session, feel free to do it on lichsouls.com.
All right, everybody, we'll be back here momentarily. See y'all real soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the mid-session break of Prestige Encounters. While our cast takes a moment to recharge, I want to share a few things happening within our community. First up, we are a full gaming community, and you're invited. You can join us at lichsouls.com/discord, where we play a full roster of games like Dead by Daylight, Valheim, 7 Days to Die, and Minecraft. Our roster does change as games release, so stay in the Discord for more up-to-date info. If you're an Amazon account member, you can link your Twitch and Amazon accounts to subscribe to one channel for free each month. If you subscribe to us, which we'd love for you to do, you will get access to over 20 animated and static emotes that you can use across the whole site of Twitch. This channel features more than just the adventures in the realm of Zolna. I stream throughout the week, bringing entertainment almost daily. Join our Discord for the most up-to-date schedule. As you watch the channel live, you can earn points to redeem for fun interactions. The Twitch points and their redemptions can be found at the bottom of the chat. However, we have our own custom system called the Soul System, where you can find all of the information for it in the Soul System channel on our Discord. That's all from me for now, so please watch these other clips of my cast members, and we'll be back shortly.
Hi there viewers, I'm Josh from Prestige Encounters, and I heard you wanted the best looking maps out of all your friends. Well, do I have you covered with Arkenforge, the best map making tool for all your TTRPGs. There are many different asset packs which can be used within Arkenforge, but if none of these tickle your fancy, then import your own and create anything your heart desires. When building those maps, you don't want to forget about these features such as built-in animation and music plugins to make your maps feel alive at every moment, touchscreen support with Fog of War which allows in-person play, and a dynamic lighting system to make even your nighttime maps look their best. Making maps has never been easier, but now I hear what you're saying. I don't like subscription fees, and that's okay. Neither do I. Arkenforge is luckily only a single time purchase, and we can help you out even more if you use code LITSHOLS at checkout. That's right folks, if you want the best maps around, use Arkenforge, and don't forget to use our code LITSHOLS at checkout.
I honestly got tired of trying to find a server that had laid back, chill, and fun people. Finding people to play games with in modern times sometimes feels impossible and exhausting. So my friends and I started our own server called Lichcraft. It's a Java survival server that launched recently. I wanted that MMO feel with custom bosses, dungeons, and magic items, but without the hassle of anyone having to install mods or troubleshoot them. Just jump in and play.
Oh my
What is
god.
that?
Oh my god, he
Yeah.
has so much health.
He is so much bigger than I remember him being. Okay, we got this. We got this, guys. He summoned little big.
Reinforcements are down. Reinforcements are in.
And I'll be honest with you, we're still small. We're looking for regulars to help us build out our fantasy spawn and the player run economy. Everything here is community driven. Every major change will require a 80% player vote, so the server actually grows based on what we want as a collective group. Everyone starts with 10,000 claim blocks when they first join, and will get more as they continue to play. I work a job and don't want anyone ruining my build or stealing my stuff while I'm away, and neither should you. We even have time gravestones so you can actually build and explore without too much stress of losing your gear. There's no admin ego, no drama, just a fresh world where your voice actually matters. We don't like to do power trips here. So the gates are open and we're just getting started. If you want to be here for the foundation of something big, all the information you need can be found in our Discord. The link is in the bio.
Welcome to Prestige Tales.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in there. Welcome to another episode of Prestige Tales. Tonight, we tell the tale of the dungeon master who could. Once upon a time, there was a story of a dungeon master trying to weave a grand tale of heroes and monsters. While the prose was mighty, something was missing. Combat in its most epic form must come with epic music. Knowing that this was lacking, one day the dungeon master tried to create music of their own. Let's see what happened. A moment meant to be the culmination of their tale instead became a tragic end. Ashamed, the dungeon master walked off into the sunset, never to be seen again. The moral of this tale: be the dungeon master that could with Midnight Syndicate.
Yeah, and you all hear an angelic choral movement surrounding the Casimir, which does not fit this music that's playing right now, which is fine because it's lovely music.
Midnight Syndicate are a talented musical production group creating gothic, horror, and fantasy music from your role-playing game at home. Don't be a natural 1, roll a natural 20 with Midnight Syndicate. These absolute legends can be found at www.midnightsyndicate.com on the YouTube, Alexa, Spotify, or Apple Music.
Oh, hey there, bud. Didn't see you there. Glad you could stop on by during your mid-session break there. Oh, I'm just having a cold one and watching the game here in memory of my late cousin. You may have heard of the guy, Prestige Pete Peterson. God rest his soul. Boy, I tell you, old Pete there was a good man, and definitely did not fake his own death to throw off the scent of the IRS there. Oh, that's a touchdown. But if old Petey were here, he'd want me, his cousin, Lich Souls Larry, to tell you all about the incredible merch over there at the Lich Souls Gaming Merch Store. Every bit of merch you can think of to help support your favorite D&D stream. They got such things as t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, stickers, and so much more. So head on over to lichsouls.com/merch and pick you up some merch there today. Well, I better get on up out of here and let you get back to your mid-session break there. Let me just find my coat and oh, when you know it, I'm already wearing it. But before I go, you know, I got this nice casserole back at the house if you want to come on by and take it home with you. Wouldn't be no trouble at all. You can just bring the container back at your earliest convenience. Let me just try to find my coat here and oh, still wearing it. Oh, jeez. I swear my mind these days, it just ain't what it used to be. Speaking of losing their mind, you know who died recently?
Did you just yawn?
Yes.
Tell me, son, what have you been drinking to keep yourself hydrated and energized? Generic coffee brand? Fool! You should be drinking Rogue Energy. What's Rogue Energy? Well, I'm glad you asked. Rogue Energy is an energy drink made by gamers for gamers. It is made to be the ultimate gaming energy drink with 0 fillers, 0 added sugars, plenty of essential vitamins, and oh so low calories. You can be supremely energized and or hydrated without the monstrous macros of the competitors. Not to mention the wide array of delicious flavors that Rogue Energy and Hydration come in. That includes both the powder formula and canned energy drinks. And get this, Lich Souls Gaming knows that our viewers are hard-working and hard-gaming individuals that need that energy throughout the day. So you can use code LichSouls at checkout for a discount off your order of Rogue Energy. And how do you feel, young gamer? I feel great! Rogue Energy has been a complete game changer, and my order also came with this convenient shaker. You've really shown me some useful info, Mr. Rogue, sir. Now that is indeed what I love to hear.
Alright, that's fine. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was good. That was good. Watch my heart rate go up. And they just hit the South Tower. Ah! No, because then no family will be able to move here for generations.
That's okay.
Ah! All right, here we go. One last time. And then one to the back. Everybody, and thank you so much for watching the mid-session break of Prestige Encounters. If you have not yet done so, be sure to join our Discord at lichsouls.com/discord. And now we're going to return to the adventure. And welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, the party had arrived to the city of Mirador. This beautiful city
outside.
made of white crystal and stone. This turquoise colored roof built on top. It's glowing with a slight magical light, I will say, as it is now the late afternoon.
Okay, I know we're here. Diablo. You don't have to acknowledge what I'm saying. So you have this amulet, right? Contrast is sending the dragons after us. I think plan suggests potentially we should imply we are going to not go to Miradorn so that the dragons don't destroy the city, and let's head north for about an hour. We take a short rest, catch ourselves, you attune to your magical thing, and then we go back into the plan and hope that diverts him.
Diablo just kind of, throughout all this, he just kind of slow nods and he's kind of just looking at the amulet, like holding it up from his chest to look at it.
Okay.
Kind of taking in what it looks like.
So you act like this is your plan. Do what you do. It's what you're best at.
I believe that the amulets have always been described as a closed eye.
I think so.
It's nothing extremely opulent. It's a bronze amulet with an eye that is closed.
And Contrast has no idea we got this amulet.
He doesn't. Right there.
So,
a little closed eye.
Yeah. So, like Sanasha said before, let's use the fact that we know he's watching us against him.
I like it.
Fun.
I think it's a good idea.
So, let's act like maybe we're having an argument. You make the decision that we're going to head north. We can't risk the city. And then after about an hour, we stop and take a break. We get a rest. You do what you got to do. And then we go back and do what we were going to do anyways.
This is a shit show we're in. I feel like they probably have people here waiting for us.
B?
I know that Contrast, he's ready to wreak havoc. I mean, from what y'all told me about Cyrodiil, he'll sacrifice the city if it means saving himself. We can't be so hasty here.
We have to go quick. We have to.
No, we don't
save
have to go
time.
quick, Emmeline.
We have to go super fast and push ourselves to the brink.
Sanasha's gonna get close to him and just grab him by the shoulders, and so he can't see Sanasha. She's gonna just shake him, saying, "We can't stop what we're doing. We have to keep pushing forward. We can't stop."
Diablo's gonna.
There's like no clear like.
Yeah, whenever she lets go, Diablo's just gonna. He's gonna like shove the air really hard. Get off me!
Yeah.
Me and Percy are just like looking at this like
Make a performance check.
Should I do performance or deception?
I will let you pick.
And
Can I
I'd prefer deception here.
because
Okay,
Sanasha
you
gave a convincing.
So I'd prefer deception. Is what Guy said applicable, or
Yeah, because Sanasha did the shake and at least played it up from her end to give him something, so it looks like there was a. I mean, it's the shove in one end, but like he's being like physically rattled. She's a big person. I know he's strong too, but There looked like some kind of struggle.
Yeah, they're giving me a little bit more to work with. I'm not Ian McKellen acting against a fucking a dummy
Yeah.
with a printout of somebody on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretending you have a cat tail and a cat butt.
Like, oh my god. No, would I get advantage from this or?
I will give you advantage. You were very convincing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a fun.
All right. That's a 28, aka a natural 20.
Yeah.
Diablo
yeah.
says, "We're turning around and we're going up north for a bit. We need to keep this city safe."
Okay. Okay. So over the next few hours, you travel north.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep like selling it. Stop dragging your fucking feet.
Yeah, and there's gonna be another moment where Sinasha will like grab him by the arm for a second. We can't do this. We have to go back.
Get off me.
Sorry. We argue all the time normally, and then when we have to,
believable.
yeah, when we have to
Mhm.
actually do it.
He's only seeing part of the argument now. It'd be funny if Conscious could see the whole thing. It's still
Yeah.
And be like,
If you say that shit again, I'm gonna punch clear through your fucking head.
Jesus Christ.
oh, Diablo.
She is going to light her axe up and hold it close enough to his face that the lightning
All right.
sparkle on his face.
All right, just
without
calm down.
hurting
Calm on. I'm overreacting, but we gotta keep moving. Okay?
Takes it off, slips it away. Nuke and air, masters. Should have seen us.
And then once we get, a good distance away, 30 minutes to an hour. Oh, ow! My knee! Oh no! Oh, I need to sit down. Oh no! I can't walk anymore.
It is really like one of those audition tapes where like somebody's mom's reading lines to them. And then...
This is his audition tape, and we're trying our best.
So I'll let you guys go
Yeah.
take your short rest and attune to the amulet.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cast your sanctuary thing? Or no, we want him to see us stopping.
And soon enough,
Yeah.
you are attuned to the amulet.
So, just before, I want to have a little bit of a final thing at the end of the short rest.
Sure, why not?
So
let's keep it going.
she's gonna have an argument saying, "You can't make us do this anymore, Diablo. You've got to die."
Oh my god.
You're doing too much now.
No, trust me. I'm gonna hit you, and I need you to fall unconscious. Pretend.
The amulet is
He's
already
gonna-
attuned.
Okay. Well, I mean, before the hour, like, I'm assuming, like, she wanted to, like, play it up as he disappears because he's, like, unconscious and they're leaving him dead. Is that too much? Is that a little bit too much? Is it too late?
I think it might that might disintegrate immediately if he like tries using sending on Diablo and it connects. Like, so how's dying? Like, that's pretty bad.
Okay. I mean, it was worth a try. She's, like, looking at the overtime and the hour passes. I guess I should.
Yeah, he just holds on to the amulet, looks at it again, looks at the closed eye.
Yeah, I think this thing's working now.
Okay. Well, let's get on our mounts and head back to the city.
Clip clop.
You could forget Clip Clop. All right, so the party goes through several hours back south
With that
towards-
slight diversion.
towards the city of Miradorn with the deception in place. So
Just to clarify, we are here looking for Your family. Is this correct, Percy? And we need their teleportation circle?
I mean, we're here to get the weapon against Contras. We need my family for transport to the
Across the sea. Yes, I know what
Yes.
you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you know where they are. This
Yeah.
should be easy.
But also,
I mean,
Emmeline,
it's been a while.
Does your family have a teleportation circle?
Yes.
Well,
I figured your family was so rich.
I mean, side quest suggestion here. Sorry, in my book, I break things down by quests and side quests and minor tasks.
It's really weird.
Don't worry about it. So, if we can learn their teleportation circle, we can come back here.
You say this as if they're just going to let me walk back in and do what I want. Yeah, I think
Isn't
we're
that-
forgetting the abandoned part, the kicked out, the disowned part of this situation. Like, you guys speak and act as if I can just go up and go, oh, hey guys, it's Percy, and they'll all be like, oh, we missed you so much, Percy, welcome back, here's $1 million platinum, and here's the keys to the city, and here's the weapon that kills Contras, and here's the thing that fixes the meteor, and here's this, and here's that. It's not that simple. They don't want to talk to me.
We only want 2 things from them. We want past.
Right, and we won't get any of that. This is what I'm saying. We're gonna rock up and we go, oh, here's Percy, and they'll go, who's Percy? And that's that.
Percy.
What?
We get it.
Thank
I
you.
get it. Your family.
Thank you.
You're not on the best terms.
Not on any terms. The best terms is no terms. 0 terms. Terms do not exist.
Okay, what I said applies still. It was an
I disagree,
umbrella. It
but-
was a
Sure.
euphemism of
Okay.
softening the blow.
Okay, yes.
All right.
Sorry, I'm being pedantic.
Excuse me. I understand it's a sensitive subject. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you don't think
If
that there's... Sorry.
If the dice roll a certain way, the cards are played a certain way, and the opportunity did rear its head for us to benefit from that, would you be willing to attempt something there?
But, like, I mean, what? 130
That's the important part.
years, no letters. I wouldn't risk. I won't bet anything on it.
I mean, we're not betting. We're just at the very least, Percy, if we can't use the fact that you're a member of their family as an opportunity, then we'll use this as a business transaction.
Oh, my father would love that.
Your father is a businessman.
Yeah, that is.
We'll hope for family first, and, well, we can potentially help them get trade connections.
I mean, we took away their most important one. I don't think they're going to be too impressed.
How much trade did they do with the Empire?
I don't know. It's been a while. Maybe a lot. I don't know.
So,
I don't
Again,
see
a lot
why-
changes in 100 years.
I don't see why we couldn't reestablish... Yes?
It's at this point. As you crest the final ridge, the heavy forest gives way to the sea once more, and the nighttime ocean breeze hits you, carrying the sharp, clean scent of salt and blooming sea jasmine. Spread out below, hugging the sweeping crescent of the bay, is the city of Mirador. And can I actually have everybody just try something with me? Imagine this in your head. You close your eyes if you must, but picture this city in your head as I describe it to you. Okay? It is a breathtaking cascade of pristine white masonry and a shimmering crystal traced elegantly into the cliffs down into the azure water. The architecture looks as if coaxed from the earth, seamless, sweeping curves and soaring spires that mimic the rolling waves and the wind. Crowning the elegant towers and sweeping manors are domed rooftops of brilliant sun-baked turquoise, making the entire city look like a massive scattered jewel set against the crashing white caps of the sea. Bridges of spun glass and pearl white stone arc gracefully over crystalline canals that weave through the city streets, catching the coastal sunlight and painting the white walls in dazzling prismatic displays of color. The sound of the ocean is constant, soothing rhythm, underscored by the faint melodic ringing of crystal wind chimes echoing through the streets.
It's actually very beautiful.
Are
It's
you
nice.
surprised?
No, not particularly. This was an elven kingdom, these lands, but I don't know.
Oh,
It's pleasant. I mean, for some reason, with how much you're not looking forward to seeing your family, I expected it to be jagged, black spires and cutthroats at every corner.
no, I just don't like the people that live. Anyway, Emmeline, there's a massive. What do you even call them? Like, I don't know if it's still here. Like a library, like a big library under the water. And it holds loads of information that might be useful.
An underwater library?
Okay.
Called the coral
Anthonium.
something. I can't remember.
Anthonium.
Yeah, I couldn't say the words. I was just playing it like I couldn't remember. Ignore me. It's called the coral Amninium.
Anthonium.
Amphium. That one.
Anemone.
Anemone.
Now, it's a question. I'm assuming this place is contained. They're not letting the books get wet.
No, it's not. There's no actual books. It's written on crystals and stuff.
Wait, so
You get there through a giant air-filled tube. It's really weird. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if the information on this thing that kills Conscious is anywhere, it's probably there.
Oh, don't we
Okay.
have the location?
Yeah, I mean, if you get me there and you give me a day, 2, maybe even 3, I'm sure we could figure it all out.
Well, maybe we split up.
I can swim.
You don't need to swim. You go through an air-filled tube.
Also, when you go down deep in the water, the pressure can, squish.
Wish what?
Your body.
As you approach the city gates, 2 guards in a mixture of turquoise and platinum colored armor with long tassels hanging down. Their armor has a lot of fish scales as part of the decoration that makes it the turquoise, and it seems to be lighter armor, scale mail of some sort. They look up bored. One of them seems to have a slight blue tint to his skin, and you notice that from the way that his ears are, that he appears to be a sea elf, which are plentiful here in Miradorn.
You got them thin ears.
He does. City's closed for the night.
How come?
Must return back in the morning.
I mean,
But we're already here.
We have permission to come into the city under strict orders.
Under whose authority do you have such permission?
The Pure Birch family, and he'll flash a ring quickly.
I'm sorry. Look at my ID. Because we're there.
No, he's showing them a ring.
The elves. Would you like to describe your family sigil, or would you like me to?
You got that. That's all you. That's all you. You'll do a better job than I will.
I think he was letting
It
you
is
make it
a
up.
stark. No, we established this already. It's a stark alabaster
done
white
that.
birch tree with branches reaching upward, devoid of leaves, but blooming with small teardrop-shaped pearls. The roots of the tree do not dig into the earth. Instead, they weave smoothly into the crest of a sweeping turquoise ocean wave. The entire emblem is set against a shield of deep midnight blue, bordered in its polished silver. And that is what's on this ring that he just. They pale. We're so sorry, Lord Purebird. We did
Nah,
not understand it was a
you don't
member
need
of
to
your
do all
family
that.
that
You
was.
don't need-
No,
no,
please,
no,
we can give you a
you don't
personal
need to do all
escort to the
that.
city.
No.
No, please.
Look, we're okay. We're okay. Thank you, then. Appreciate it.
Of course. We'll open the gates right
I
away.
think he's trying to keep a low profile
Secret mission.
for, you know.
Secret mission.
Of course, we understand. What will we be hearing from our superiors for this insult?
Of course. We'll never dream it.
And they will quickly let you in.
See, aren't my family assholes? Look how terrified the guards are.
Are you sure it's not just
Sorry about it.
adoration?
I'm sorry about that, Percy.
It's alright. Right. We should probably get a room or something.
Where's the... I mean,
Emmeline is going to start reading street signs because she reads Elvish or Sylvan or whatever it is. So she reads all this. She reads everything here, I assume.
Is it Sylvan?
It would be Elvish. Sylvan is the language of the Fae.
Perfect. So yeah, she speaks, reads all of it in Elvish. So
as does Sanasha.
yeah, most of us are actually pretty good on
And
this.
tell me what you're looking for.
An inn of some kind,
Sure.
some kind of visitor stop.
So what kind of inn are you may I ask? You're looking for a high end, low end?
High end.
High end, okay.
Low.
You find from reading the signs and by the melodic language of the elves that is spoken in majority here, they don't really speak the common tongue as much as other places. You're directed to the Azure Glass. So spinning gracefully over one of the city's widest crystal clear canals, this establishment caters to Mirador's wealthy merchants, politicians, and personal guests of the Purebird family.
Perfect. This looks nice. We have to look the part. We have to have the confidence. What do you guys think?
Do we change into our fancy clothing?
We do have it.
Nope. Not doing
You
it.
don't.
I mean, we can stay here, but I'm not changing.
Oh, okay. I mean, whatever makes everyone feel most comfortable.
I mean, Percy, your choice.
But I mean, I don't know. It's a bit much.
I mean,
Ugh.
the question is, do you want to profit from the spoils of nepotism, or do you want to find another?
No, that I did that so we could get into the city and didn't have to wait for a dragon to come eat us.
Okay.
That's not I'm not doing that every time we want something.
Good. Place does look nice, though. Food's probably good. Maybe we should stay.
I mean, it's good if you like seafood.
Oh. Seafood, I eat it.
Someone once described shrimp as being bugs of the sea, and that really resonates with me. Really enjoy them.
As far as I heard, shrimps is bugs.
And there's these really big ones. Sometimes they've got 2 big claws to it.
Oh, you mean me? And he'll turn into a crab.
No. There's a.
I thought you meant a lobster.
Oh, they think. Is it a lobster? I was gonna call it a clobster. I guess I don't know why it has claws. Yeah.
All right, are we ready to go in?
Go in the
inside the building?
So when you walk into this inn, the floor is made entirely of reinforced enchanted glass, allowing all of its patrons to watch the bioluminescent fish and glowing coral reefs beneath their feet as you drink and walk the main floor. Just like the rest of the city, the roof is a dome of turquoise glass that catches the ocean breeze, and you can hear harp music played that fills the room as you walk in. Gliding out from behind the crystal bar is a sea elf of striking otherworldly beauty. Her skin is pale, luminous aquamarine, with faint iridescent scales tracing the line of her cheekbones and the tips of her sweeping ears. Her hair is a cascade of silvery white. She wears a gown of layered silks that ripple like water as she moves, cinched at the waist by a delicate belt of woven silver and white pearls. Her eyes are entirely solid, resembling deep, sparkling sapphires, and as she approaches you, her movements are completely silent. And with a serene, knowing smile from ear to ear, "Welcome to the Zerglass. How may I assist you today?" She looks you up and down, taking in every note.
They're wearing fur cloaks and travel clothing, and
We are here to procure rooms for the night, seeing as we have a very important meeting tomorrow.
Of course, and by whose invitation?
looks at Percy.
Percy?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Emmeline's just looking at Percy.
Can I make up some random noble name? Like
You might know
Be like,
someone.
Sure, make up a name.
Yeah,
Let's
you know
hear
what I'm
it.
saying?
Let's-
Like-
let's see what you have
Yeah,
to
like
say.
the nobles his family would know. That makes sense.
You can't just put me in the spot like that.
Antonius Stable Oak the Third.
No. Wait.
Antonius
Yeah,
Stable
sure.
Oak
Antonius.
the
Stable Oak.
Yeah. From. Yeah. You know.
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
My God.
You can't just make me come up with a name like that.
I could come up with all kinds of wood-based names.
I bet you can. I bet.
It's an 8.
Well, all right. Yeah,
I rolled a 2.
Just gonna do that. No.
I apologize, as I'm not familiar with that one, but we can get you in one of the rooms, for some of the rooms, I mean, at a normal rate then. She kind of like walks over to the counter, opens up a ledger. We
Yeah,
can fit
look.
2 per room, so there'll be 3 rooms for the evening. And how many nights will you be staying with us?
Percy?
You think 3?
Oh, 3, yeah.
A week?
Sure. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, at the rate of 100 gold per night for 700 gold, 2,100 gold for a week. A waiter comes over and offers you each a crystal glass of this very, very like pastel blue bubbling champagne that's translucent.
Iku will take 2.
We should only need 2 nights
Um,
max.
Yeah,
Really?
let's say. I mean, our meeting with the Pure Birches won't take that long.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Was it established that there's like a printing press in Elnira?
Yes.
Like they have like newspapers and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Think I'm gonna try something here, folks. All right. You know, as far as the pricing goes, I understand that's a normal rate. You see, me and my friends here, a motley crew. We're actually a group of journalists from Elnira, from the first layer. And we write a digest in the Elnira newspaper about travel and great locations to visit, right? This is our first swing down to Miradorn. And we have not put any other locations on the top of that article.
I'm so triggered right now. I'm sorry. I'm so triggered. Like, I work at a hotel industry for like 20 years. You would not believe how many times I've heard this very specific point. And people give into it sometimes, but man.
Make
Wow,
a persuasion check.
That hurts me down to my soul.
It's persuasion.
I think it's deception.
I
Because
mean,
it is a lie.
sure, we'll do deception. But I'm giving you a straight roll.
Yeah.
All right, I assume so. I mean, Diablo's the only one speaking up, so that makes sense. That's an 18.
Okay. So you only need for 2 nights then, is that my understanding?
Yeah, a week is a bit much for the length of stay we have. I mean, we do have a meeting. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at first names. The name of the Pure Riches household head right now, Percy. Off the top of my head, I'm so bad at this.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know why you're asking me. I wouldn't know.
I mean, you're from here.
I
Okay,
I've been
Sinatra,
back
come
in
with me for a
100 years.
second. Can you come with me outside? Can we come outside really quick?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Naoki will take 2 more glasses of this sparkling champagne.
That we haven't paid for yet.
It's
what's up?
called Tidal Wine, by the way.
So he's had 4 glasses of tidal wine, just throwing them back.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, a common varietal of wine from the part of Canada I'm from is called Tidal Bay. There's many vineyards in here who produce a version of the Tidal Bay. So
Crossover episode.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
Emmeline takes Sinasha to the side.
I understand. I know what you're gonna say.
No.
I'm just trying to.
Sinasha, I understand why you're trying to do this. I really do. But it's not our place to be spreading Percy's business in his home. Okay? We need those boundaries. No,
I'm trying to spread his business.
Look.
I'm trying to get him to help us with.
No, you are trying to force his hand to make him do something that he has made a boundary that he's uncomfortable with. This needs to stop. You did this earlier with me as well. You told that lady, you knew I was extremely uncomfortable in that home with those strangers, and you told her exactly where I'm from. If for some reason she was a plant from Contras, I just need you to really hear me on this, and I need you to stop throwing Percy out as a save for us.
He probably knows the name of at least somebody who could be.
He made it clear. He made it clear that he didn't want that tender to know that we were talking to the Pure Bridges. He made up some gobbledygook name. Okay, that's what he did. That's what. Nope, it didn't. So, he's making it extremely clear that he doesn't want that information exposed.
Right? Because this place is gonna be a problem if we stay here.
So because you can't free willy-nilly tell everyone who Percy is and that he knows these people and expose him, because you can't do that, we should leave the city and not achieve our goals?
No, leave this inn. Not go to this inn that's gonna require a small fortune because we can't say that we're here to see someone important.
We could have afforded a week easily. It's really not, money is not an issue for us. Like, we deserve to be here. We are the saviors of the entire world. Do not forget that. So I think we deserve to stay in a nice place. We can afford it at full cost. We don't need a full week. We only need 2 nights.
It just seems like a ridiculous amount of money for no reason. Like, there are so many simpler places. We don't need to live the lives of luxury. I was excited about it for a second because it reminded me of home. And I'm sorry I mentioned where you're from, but again, if she's a plant from Contras, Contras already knows where you live.
I know, but it's the premise. It's the idea of trust and security and boundaries and knowing that, okay, you know important things about me, and you're not going to just go tell that to some random pregnant woman.
I don't understand why you're... I'm sorry. I just didn't understand why you were so stressed about that. I was trying to create a scenario where we were giving some trust after we maybe threatened to blow up their house.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Uh,
Yeah. Can I cast deafness on Sanasha?
What's the save?
It's a good question. Let me take a look here. That's a con 16 save.
Hmm.
So as this is happening, she is deafened for I believe
Yeah.
1 minute.
I'll be clear. Sanasha's going to leave and find another inn.
Yes, 1 minute. So she is now wandering deafly through the city.
She gets deaf and just looks at her and goes, "Okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but see you later."
So, given the circumstances, I can offer you the 3 rooms for 2 nights at 540 gold. That'd be 60 gold off.
That sounds nice. Right?
I really don't care. We can stay wherever. There's so many inns in this place.
We'll take it.
Wonderful. I'm so happy that you have decided to stay with us. She'll produce 3 keys, each one with or silver with a blue gemstone put into it, and a bellhop will essentially show you up to your rooms. Do you have any luggage to bring with you?
Nope,
We
just
just got
ourselves.
stuff on our backs.
Of course. Well, in your rooms, you'll find some robes to rest in. My name is Alicia. If you have any questions, I'm available at all times of the day, of course. There is a bar down here in the lounge, as well as live music for you to enjoy. And this is actually a wonderful time of year as the jellyfish are migrating. You can catch the schools of them as they travel onward for the season.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Is there anything else I can
Jellyfish.
help you with today?
I believe that is it. And Yankee will just pull out of thin air the money, because I don't know where those 2 went. We'll just deduct it from.
Evelyn has the money.
Yeah, and
We'll
Emmeline
just
is
deduct it from her.
She's outside. She's sitting outside waiting for Sanasha to come roaming back.
I'll be 1 second. Naoki will like drunkenly run out, be like, "Hi, Emmeline," and then like scuttle into the bag of holding, grab the
okay.
monies, and then run back in.
Okay.
But while he's out getting the money, Diablo's gonna look at the lady.
You said I could, come to you for questions, right?
Of course, I am here to help you.
What's a jellyfish?
Well, why don't you follow me? And she'll guide you over to the lounge floor. And the reminder is like reinforced crystal that you can see through, right? And you see a beautiful coral reef below. And floating by a little bit off in the distance is a large school of jellyfish.
That thing don't look like a fish.
Well, I am not a marine biologist, so
It looks like a floating umbrella, like the one that my friend back there was carrying. You saw how it looked, like the little thing with the stuff hanging down. That's what it looks like.
I guess.
I don't know why they don't call them water umbrellas or something like that. That thing ain't a fish.
Well, I do wonder if they were named before umbrellas were invented.
Yeah, but they seen a fish.
Percy's
I don't
gonna
know who
make
looks at
his.
that and goes, "That's a fish." I could go in water, doesn't make me a fish.
Hi there, I have the money.
Oh, lovely.
Hello. Oh, those are gorgeous. I love jellyfish.
So, 54 gold, please. Sorry, 54
Yes.
platinum or 540 gold, please.
Do platinum. 54 platinum. Here you
your
go.
rooms all have a large tub that has heated water. It has air jet capability, very soft 4-poster beds, the whole 9 yards. You're getting every copper's worth that you spent here
Copper.
in these
That would have been a
rooms,
nice change.
down to the copper. Food is complimentary. The drinks have been served are so far complimentary. It's all inclusive.
Percy's gonna make his way out to Emmeline. So, where is
Hello.
Sinasha?
That's a great question.
Hmm.
I don't know. She took off because we disagreed
Mm-hmm. I mean,
about
it
something.
wasn't particularly subtle. It was quite loud. Thank you.
Whatever. Yeah. We might have to go find her though.
I'm gonna send a message to Sinasha. Come back, you fool. We have the rooms. Yeah, that'll do.
Sure, you'll be fine. Have a good night, Percy.
Okay. I don't think she wants to be found.
Just looking for a cheaper inn right now, DM.
You find
Which is crazy because we've already spent the money. So if you go and spend money somewhere else, you're just spending extra fucking money. Where is your? You have intelligence 19, Sinasha. Use it. Use it.
She gets the point now. Now it's a matter of pride.
No.
You end up staying the night at a place known as the Coral Anchor, which is located near the lower docks of the city, which, you know, all these ships are beautiful white wood ships with turquoise sails to match the rest of the city. And this is a more rougher crowd as far as taverns go. However, it's very nice how, because the entire bar is carved from a singular leviathan bone, and the walls are covered in nautical charts, harpoons, fish scales, and, you know, all the different sailors that have come in from the docks are the ones kind of giving their own songs as the bar kind of has its own liveliness to it.
So is this the kind of place you can get a little bit of trouble?
Yeah.
Have some drinks. Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, every bar that I thought of in this city have a specialty drink. This one is the Kraken's Ink, which is a thick pitch black spiced rum that goes down like liquid fire and temporarily turns your teeth and tongue a harmless glowing purple.
Yeah. So Sinasha's gonna get really drunk, which she hasn't done with this party ever. And she's gonna gamble on some arm wrestling fights, and maybe find something. I don't know. Who knows? I can't say what else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that the party would like to do before they go to bed for the night?
Visit the bar.
All right. So.
And how much money did Sinasha spend?
You spent a total of 3 silver for the room and then 2 gold for your drinks.
Okay.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Sinasha, but to the rest of the party that stayed at the Azure Glass, you all will get 1 inspiration die for the money that you spent, along with 25 temporary HP.
Oh. Cute.
As you have stayed in a very comfortable establishment, and that has been a
How much temp HP again?
25.
25.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
that will wear off once it is used.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's not increasing max HP. It just disappears.
Is it for the next 24 hours? Or?
Until it's gone.
It said until it disappears. That's the best type of temp HP.
It's nice.
And as always in this campaign, if you ever have a very expensive establishment, you always get an extra buff with those, as we have done in the past. Does the party meet up in the morning?
We should probably go find Sinasha. I have an idea of where the cheaper inns are. I mean, there might be some more since I've last been here, but I think I know where they might be.
She's sleeping in a
Do you
bit.
guys-
She had a lot to drink.
Naoki kind of just stayed up, just watching the jellyfish and coral on the bar.
Pretty.
All right.
Gorgeous.
I guess I'll go get Sinasha and bring her back then.
Can go with you.
Sounds great.
Best to divert the attention off of your appearance.
Naoki, you want to see some gardens?
I love gardens.
Open terrace. They have druids there, I think. Unless they're gone.
Open who?
Open, like, in the
Terrace?
you know?
Terrace? Open terrace?
So yeah.
I think.
Sure. Yeah, we can go there.
Wonderful.
Emlyn, are you coming with?
No. I have things I need to work on.
Do you want me to take you to the library?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the library first, drop off Emily, then I'll drop off Naoki at the glass gardens, and then I'll take Diablo to go get Sinasha.
So the party's splitting up. Surprised you guys aren't
Looks like
just
it.
going to go find
Even more.
the whole thing with Contras. Okay.
I presume there'll be information in the super library.
Okay. So, just a reminder, Percy's going to find Sinasha after he drops off. Who? Where?
Naoki and Emmeline.
Together?
So Emmeline's going. No, Isaac's going to the glass gardens, and Emmeline is going to the coral Anephium.
Yes, and when I get there, I would like to immediately begin searching for things that are going to help us.
Percy will give Emmeline the ring. If they ask for permission to get anywhere, just show them this.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with the walk to the glass gardens. So the streets are alive with a calm but constant motion. Elves and flowing silks pass by, conversing in hushed melodic tones, while heavily armored sea elf and high elf warriors patrol the walkways, their silver and blue scale mail chiming faintly with each step. As you're walking down, to you guys' right, a crystal clear canal runs parallel to the street, where a sleek, narrow-hulled skiff glides effortlessly through the water. Everywhere you look, light refracts off the mother of pearl embedded in the masonry, painting the bustling crowds and the white walls with breathtaking shifting rainbows. There are no open torches or oil lamps here. It is a number of glowing bioluminescent anemones and enchanted pearls that are set into sconces that wait for dusk to fall, that give the light to the city. And although it is a busy city with a bustling crowd, nobody seems to be rushing anywhere. There's no shouting, no shoving. You might draw curious stares if you seem to rush into places. What is Diablo doing during this time?
With the like at the garden?
No, like, are you going with the party? Because I only heard that Naoki's being dropped.
Yeah,
to
he said he was going with he said he was going with Percy.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the glass gardens. So you drop off Naoki at the glass gardens, which are a botanical sanctuary where art and nature intertwine. Master glassblowers and druids work together to cultivate this park. These are druids that are outside the groves of that Aspen has established. Some of the living, blooming flora is carefully coaxed to grow inside delicate protective glass spheres, while other plants in it are entirely constructed of magical colored crystal that chimes softly when the ocean breeze blows through them. As you are walking through Naoki, you hear a voice behind you as a elf in deep blue robes with seashells and things sewn around it and made into jewelry. Hello, and are you here to admire our gardens today?
Of course. I always love seeing a beautiful garden such as this.
Of course. Well, feel free to take your time.
Okay. I definitely will do so. And he'll just kind of like step forth, just like looking through the garden. What kind of flowers does he see?
A lot of pretty ones. I don't know my flowers. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys.
But you know a bitch when you see one.
I may not know my flowers,
weird.
but I know a bitch when I see one.
Meme.
Classic movie scene. I encourage you guys all to watch it. Anyway, meanwhile, while Naoki is there exploring the botanical gardens, Emmeline is going to be dropped off at the Coral Anthemium. The Coral Anthemium is built partially into the submerged cliffs of the bay. This is a massive archive and is a marvel of elven engineering. The upper levels house traditional tomes, but the lower underwater levels, accessible via crystalline air-filled tubes, store the city's most ancient histories. It is to be noted that these records are not kept on paper, but magically inscribed onto sheets of iridescent pearl and giant glowing coral reefs.
That's awesome. Is it written in Elvish? Or is it a mixture? Okay, that's fine. Emmeline is going to actually start from the bottom up. She's going to go from the very bottom and go up to search for information regarding consciousness weakness and whatnot. So, yeah, I'd like to do that. And she will use the ring that Percy gave her if anyone tries to stop her. And her excuse will be that she is doing research that is commissioned by the Pure Birch family.
Okay. So as you are sifting through tomes, some sheets of pearl are brought over to you. However, before this happens, a librarian stops you. They're wearing these pale pink and white robes to signify their authority here. Hello. May I help you
Good
find
day.
something in particular here in our archives? I am afraid that the lower levels are off limits to the general public.
Of course, I would never disgrace the lower levels, but luckily I'm under commission by the Pure Birch family to do some research about an enemy of theirs. Forgive my discretion,
Go ahead and give me a deception check. I'll
Okay,
give you
can I get advantage because that was pretty good?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you have the ring.
16.
16's a good roll.
Well, allow me to escort you down to the lower levels.
Brilliant. I appreciate
Is there a
that.
particular topic that I should retrieve for you?
Yes, we should try looking into the weaknesses of demonic royalty, maybe. That might be a good way to word it. We can play around with that.
I do I'm not aware of anything of that sort, but I will give you.
They didn't tell
I'll give it a
you?
look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was the name of the place we were told to seek, or the thing we were told to seek here?
The Resting Star, I believe.
Thank you. Yeah, that too. That's mainly what I was looking for, but I could not remember for the life of me what it was called.
I can ask the librarian about the Resting Star.
Yes.
Oh, the Resting Star. That is simply a name of one of the homes here in the city, located near
Really?
the center. Of course. Are you here to visit someone there?
That may be my next stop. It was mentioned to me in my debriefing, so that would make more sense. They really only gave me, a handful of pages and told me to bugger off, so I'm working with what I got.
Of course. Well, and she'll provide you with a number of sheets, but it's also that you basically already know. You know, you have Contras, Oriona, you have Dresgaren, you have these princes that many of whom were immortal, rose through the ranks, and now they kind of terrorize things here in the mortal
Yeah.
realm.
It's mostly that information about it being a home. That's what I got from that. That's
Yeah.
our king. That's our kicker.
And
Perfect.
so as you're kind of sorting through one of the books, some footsteps come up behind you, and someone puts a book down next to you and sits down.
Oh.
A fellow practicer of history, I see.
Only when it pays correctly.
Oh, you're here on a job then?
Yes. I gotta make a living somehow. I
Of
do love it
course.
though. Love what I do.
And how are you finding the libraries here in Miradorn?
Exceptionally well taken care of. I have seen a large assortment of libraries all over the continent, and this might be my favorite.
Well, I am pleased to hear that my family's archives are to your liking.
Yes. Why wouldn't they be? The rest of the city itself is gorgeous.
Now, I find it interesting that you're apparently here under my hire.
I don't believe it was your hire. I was hired by someone, Percy Purebirch, I believe.
I see. And pray tell, why has my son returned back to the city?
It's a great question, and I believe that would be something you'd have to discuss with him wherever he may be.
Very well, and that's exactly what I intend on doing. You all will come to our home this evening.
Okay. Do you have the address for that? I'm still I am new.
The Atrium of the Tides, the place that all know in the city. If you simply got lost, look around, girl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forgive my ignorance. I will report back and let everyone know, and we will be there. I am very delighted to go.
And dress well for dinner.
Yes, sir.
He closes the tome and walks away as you just met Lucian Purebirch, Lord of the City.
I am the biggest hypocrite in the whole world.
Yeah.
Golly.
Oh, that could not have come full circle so more quickly.
Meanwhile, finding their way to the tavern in which Sanasha is staying, following the directions of sailors. Apparently she made quite the impact with some of the local sailors last night, taking along in their sea shanties, drinking them all under the table. And you find her collapsed in her bed at the Coral Anchor, Diablo and Percy.
There
Plus
she
he would, like,
is.
throw some of his water skin over her.
Oh, it's not time for another round.
Good morning, Snasher.
What?
Wake up.
Who are you?
Oh,
Diablo's gonna clap as hard as he can, which will probably be very loud.
Yeah, yeah. She throws up.
Great. Just getting it out of her system.
I'll point out again, Sanasha has never drunk much of anything the whole time you've seen her.
do you need a pick-me-up?
Another drink? No, I'm good.
No, not another drink. Do you... Praying aloud. I'll cast...
I'm not allowed to call you Percy.
Lesser Restoration. I'll cast Lesser Restoration on.
Okay. Oh. Oh. That's...
You feeling better?
Well, physically. Yeah.
Great time to get shit-faced.
It seemed like I wasn't doing anything of value with you guys, so figured I would do what I used to do best and just get shit-faced and cause trouble and focus on myself instead of worrying about what we were trying to accomplish.
Can you see how that's a silly idea right now?
Didn't seem more silly than anything else we did last night.
Sure, whatever. Right, look, we don't really have time for self-pity and wallow, and I'm not really a big fan of the whole, oh, you know, I don't want to apologize for the mistakes I made, but we need to get going.
Oh, no.
You're giving me a look like I'm wrong here. Like you know you messed up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So that's fine. I mean, I was apologizing at the time. We'll go back.
Okay.
Bring it back to it. You know, it was more the moment she decided to, you know, just cast a spell on me and treat me like I'm a child. So.
No, that's why I didn't bring her. That was very silly of her, and we'll have that conversation when we get to it. I dropped her off at some library for fancy people. She's probably reading like a million, well, I won't say books, but they're more like crystals. Million crystals right now.
I miss the library.
Yeah, I mean, we can go back at some point, maybe.
Let's go now.
I mean, I guess. I mean, we need to pick her up anyway before we go to the
Okay.
the place. And Naoki's at some gardens. We'll pick him up on the way as well.
Okay. She like kind of stretches a bit because the bed wasn't all that comfortable. I am sorry.
It's okay.
But I'm not apologizing to her.
That's fine. I guess.
Not yet.
Let's go check out everyone's doing.
Just real quick, I get why. Just if you are gonna storm off and maybe take some time to clear your head, take some time to clear your head. Don't get shit-faced. Not at a time like this.
Sorry. Just got so used to Naoki doing it that I figured it was worth a shot.
We don't need two people doing it.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't really need my big brain to do the stuff I do. I'm just kind of your meat wall anyway, so.
That's weird.
You're not just a meatball, Sinash. Well, whatever.
I mean, come on.
I mean, if he was a meatball, you would have blocked that fire for us, but hey ho. I joke.
That's not how that works. The actual
It might be.
It's literally and physically impossible. The blastifier is in a larger. It had to be much.
I mean,
bigger.
you could have like
Hey,
shoved your arm
Sinatra.
down his throat or something.
But before you continue to explain that, would a meat wall know that?
Oh, it's only because of this.
Case in point.
stupid thing.
Case in point. We're gonna continue doing what we're here to do.
We don't have time to screw around and talk about it. We got a job to do. That's all.
That's what I said.
That's all I want to do.
So the party goes to pick up Emmeline and Naoki, meaning as they do, near the center of the city. Is there anything that's the party would like to say before you head to the resting star?
Well, I mean, yeah, I tell them about the resting star being a house, right? Like being a location. So I think we should stop there next. Let's just go there now. That's actually all I have to say right now. So let's just go there now. Let's just go do that together right now. Thank you.
Did you get bothered
You
in the
didn't,
library? Can I have the ring back?
She'll give the ring back.
Cool.
Nasha's just ignoring Emmeline, so she doesn't really notice that.
Emmeline's ignoring her. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No eye
Don't ignore each other too.
No
long.
eye contact. At least we're not doing
Percy.
that thing where like you talk to somebody to talk for you, but
Mutual blocking.
yeah.
What if, I don't know how to say this to you. What would you feel about, okay, so I got an invitation, when I was at the library, okay, at the atrium or whatever, I got an invitation for us to go to dinner with someone. How would you feel about that?
Like you got asked out on a date, but it was for everyone? It's weird.
It was for the entire group. Like they invited us to their home, I believe.
Why would it?
So would we be interested in such an occasion? Okay, this is part one. I will ask the part two of the question. Just answer this part, and I'll give you more context. Okay, so would you be interested in that?
I mean, I can feel like I can sense the context coming, you know?
How would we all feel? Would we all be interested in getting some really nice dinner tonight? Because I got invited to dinner by Lucian Pure Birch. So that's, yeah, that happened. And he knows that you're here now. And he wants to see you.
Wonderful.
How did you find out
Wonderful.
Percy was here?
Like the ring?
It's not
He must have a lot of connections. I mean, people must have spotted him. Okay.
This will be against everybody's passive insight. So 13.
I'm doing inspiration. I'm using my inspiration. I am using my inspiration.
How come you need it first? Wait, that was there was a
13. Does anybody have a passive insight higher than 13? Roll
Yeah.
passive insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 18.
yeah, mine's 11.
Mine's at 13.
Sanasha believes her for only using passive insight.
Wait, does Percy the only one who sees through this lie? Percy's 18.
Him and Aoki actually.
Oh, okay.
Wait, if she used inspiration, doesn't she get the second roll? Isn't that how that works? Or
She gets a higher of the two.
no, it's advantage. Okay. Okay, yeah. Diablo doesn't know. No.
It's not because I was mentioning his name at the inn last night, right?
No.
Okay.
Whatever. It's fine, I guess. Guess we'll go in there.
To be fair, I had no idea that I was going to be speaking with him. I had no idea he was going to be there. I think a warning that it was, his, atrium, that would have been a really awesome warning for me to know maybe that your, family owns that.
Don't they?
I mean, they own.
It's been like
They own
Everything? Everything?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay. All right.
So sorry, I didn't.
I just didn't expect. I don't know. No, it's fine.
I didn't think he would be
it
there.
happened.
But,
It happened. So we don't have
what
to go.
time did he say to be there?
He didn't say a time. He just said supper time esque.
Supper time. Okay, we have to be there at least an hour beforehand. Oh my god, this is.
We need to wear nice clothes. Yes, he wanted us
Of
to wear
course we
nice
do.
clothes.
Of course we do.
I mean, do we just not wear nice clothing and screw up the relationship, or did we actually try?
I'm
have
going
nice
to try.
clothes.
I don't want to mess up. This is already going to be hard enough for you as it is, Percy. So I'm just going to follow the rules, do what I need to do.
So, where are we heading next?
The resting star.
Okay. Asking some directions. The party continues on through the streets of Miradorn, where you're led towards the center of the city, but near the edge of the cliff. What it seems like almost like a scar here in the middle of the city. It's an old, crumbling manor. Yard is overgrown and unkept. Not necessarily the same architecture as a large majority of the city. There is an iron gate that is not currently closed, allowing visitors to walk up to it if they so desire.
Can I cast legend lore on this place?
Oh my.
Yeah. So tell me what legend lore does. That's a big
Yes,
spell
sir.
for
A second. There's a big spell.
Tells you the lore.
It does some other stuff as well. Name or describe a famous place, person, object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about that famous thing as described by the DM. The lore might consist of important details, amusing revelations, or even a secret lore that has never been widely known. The more information you already know about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. The information is accurate, that word, but might be couched in figurative language or poetry is determined by the DM. If the famous thing you chose isn't actually famous, you hear sad musical notes and a trombone. Don't forget the trombone.
Wah, wah. So
this-
technically, a house is a thing.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is the house of the Valora family, a family that was once the center of a accusation of treason. However, other evidence arose that prevented them from meeting their head with the headman's axe. And that is what you know of this place.
Percy relays.
Now, I hope I'm not jumping the gun. I got a crack theory, right?
Yeah.
Sinashin,
Yeah.
as well. You know, you talk about knowing a lot about the Seekers.
Yeah.
And how a large portion of them ascended to godliness.
Mm-hmm.
Think that was Contras's house? You think he wasn't a god at one point?
Well, that's what they said.
I have another theory as well. It could be his house, or, I mean, he could have had something to do with them getting new evidence, if that makes sense. Some kind of deal, maybe?
Or this is where they.
It's a lie.
This may be where they cast the ritual that made him into a god.
Mm-hmm. It could be a mixture. I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, it's supposed to have as a weakness.
All right. Well, people still live here, Percy?
Don't think so. Unless it's like squatters.
Before
Sure, they'll leave.
Are you sure that's true? As somebody who lived in the city, Percy?
I mean, it's been like over 100 years. There might be someone who lives here now, but look at it. It looks decrepit.
Emmeline is going to cast Detect Magic for the full 10 minutes, and she is going to walk the perimeter of the house and let herself inside as well, just to walk in each room and see if anything picks up on her end.
Hold on. So I'll let you walk the perimeter of the house. You don't detect anything magical. As you go to twist the doorknob, the door swings open, and a young high elven person answers the door. They are wearing a tux, almost signifying that they might be a butler. Hello, and how may I help you, if you don't mind me asking, trying to enter this home?
Hello. My name is Emmeline. Very nice to meet you. I'm with this group of... We are together. And help me out here, guys. I have nothing right now. We need to come inside the house. Very important business.
And what kind of business would that be to be bothering Lady Elora?
A Contras kind of business.
I'm sorry, but I'm not aware of anything under that name.
Give me Prince of Deception.
He'll close the door.
It's a very...
And Diablo stick his foot in the door.
Make a dex check.
Well, if not,
All right.
I'll blow this bee open.
Yeah, we'll see. That's a 20.
So as he goes to close the door, you quickly put your foot in it. Remove your foot, sir. I will call the city guard.
The city guard already knows they're here. They know we're doing this. Everyone knows we're doing this. Lucy and Purebirch knows we're doing this. Everyone knows we're doing this. Let us in. This is important for the safety of the city. All right, it's a long story, and I can explain it to you as I pursue through the walls, but I believe that your lady may even be in danger. I can't spend time sitting here explaining this to you. You just have to trust me.
Lady Valor is quite busy at the moment and is not receiving guests. He tries to close the door a little bit more on Diablo's.
Need to speak to her.
Sinasha puts her foot above Diablo's foot, also in the door.
This is a real awkward position. I mean, I think we could trade. I mean,
Listen,
I can hold this.
Yeah, we were advised to come here to find some way to save this nation and the nation of Drellworm. There's something here we need to find, and your lady might be able to know what we need. She might be able to help us find the path to it.
Honestly, guys,
she is in no position to help you.
we are having dinner tonight with the Purebirch family. We'll just let them know of this because this impediment on our mission is ridiculous, actually. So I bid you and your lady a very nice day. I hope nothing happens while we're gone.
Intimidation check for me, please, Emmeline, with advantage.
Okay.
Because you get two people with their feet in the door.
That's a 12.
That's a 12.
Yeah, we are not very intimidating right now. I'm not.
He rolled a 10, so
He
Well.
passed.
he starts like he pales for a moment and opens the door. She is in her sitting room up the stairs. And you will understand what I'm trying to tell you once you get up there.
Wow.
Thank you.
Kresna didn't send us here on an...
Emmeline's just gonna walk past him. She's just gonna get started because her spell's already going. Like she only has a few minutes left.
Yeah. She
You-
gives him a gold, by the way.
Walk up the stairs and open a door to a rather large but very dusty and cobweb filled library. Sitting in a wheelchair next to a window overlooking the sea is an elvish woman. Elves rarely show their age, but this woman is fading in the truest sense. Her skin is translucent, like almost paper thin, crisscrossed with delicate veins that look like cracked porcelain. Her hair is brittle and stark white, drifting silently with the ocean breeze. Her eyes are clouded entirely over, you notice, resembling two unpolished pale pearls.
Pardon my intrusion.
Who are you?
My name is Evelyn.
Are you the cleaners? I've been
Yes,
waiting
I'm
for
your-
some time.
I'm your cleaner for today. My name's Emmeline. I'm going to be very quick and out of your hair in a jiffy.
Oh, right. She looks back over the sea.
And Emmeline will kind of go walking around, picking things up and looking like she's putting things back. And she's like, "How was your day today, my lady?"
The sea is beautiful this afternoon.
Yeah. Has it done anything unusual lately?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I just know the sea can be temperamental, untamable, maybe.
No,
Just
it's
curious.
Quite lovely.
I assume you've lived here a long time.
I have.
Forgive me.
She turns slightly. You're asking a lot of questions for cleaners.
I can stop if you'd like. It's my first day here and
Who are
I'm
you?
so fascinated.
Who are you really?
Well, I was correct. My name is Emmeline.
You start to notice that she begins to panic in her frail state. Bertram.
God. I don't know what to do. So I will continue looking
That
around.
is enough. Behind you in the door frame is Contras.
I knew it. I knew this was good.
He steps past all of you, kneels down to this woman, giving her a gentle kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, I knew it.
It is good to see you, Mother. And what happens next will be a story for another time. And that is where we end tonight's session of Prestige Encounters with the cliffhanger that we have met Lady Valora, the mother of Contras, a elf of well over 1,000 years old. What happens next? Well, of course, we'll have to find out. However, the next session of Prestige Encounters will not be a normal session of Prestige Encounters. It will be a one-shot. So we'll release the details of that on Monday. So not only will you have to wait 1 week for the next bit of Prestige Encounters, but 2 weeks to see how this story continues. I'd like to thank all of our role players for being part of our session this evening, and all the viewers as well for being here with us. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on over to Jeremiah, who plays Diablo Dorado.
Wonderful session. It's pretty sick to see Aspen for the first time in the flesh in the campaign. Being eerie and whatnot as he does. More dragons. We've got 3 dragons in one day, or not one day, but over the course of a couple of weeks, 3 dragons. It's a lot. A lot of interpersonal conflict here again. Of course, we've all the characters have said we need to build more trust between each other, and then stuff keeps getting in the way of that. But yeah, I mean, we made it through Allerman briefly, and through Lemold Wood, and now we're finally in Miradorn. A very fantastical sea port city, and Contras is right in our face, and there's an old ass elven lady that is apparently a god's mom. So what that implies for what our next actions are is very interesting. But we can only speculate for the next couple of weeks. So with that, I'll pass it over to Guy, who plays Sinasha.
It's one of the interesting things as we go into a moment like this, and I'm going to talk about this cliffhanger we're on. One of the things that Contras held against the Veiled Vanguard was personal pain to our loved ones. Just want to let that linger in there for a moment. Just everyone think about what that means. But I'm not going to give the answer quite directly. It was an interesting session. It was kind of great to see Aspen and Astra together again. Even though we were in that moment, Zulkifli Jr., like the closest we've had to a Seekers reunion, except for the gods, but we don't worry about them. They don't matter. Again, a little bit more interpersonal conflict going on as the paranoia that Contrast has fostered and all of our little moments of stress are kind of boiling up. And next proper session, we will get to see our reunion between Percy and his father, which is kind of wild. Kind of getting an inkling of why he doesn't like his dad already. Yeah, but we'll see where this story leads. And I'm going to pass it on to Josh, who plays Percy.
Yeah, super cool session. Great chase scene. Everyone popped off, and we managed to escape those dragons pretty effectively. I don't really have much to say. I don't know. I don't want to echo what everyone else has said. I like Miradon. Miradon's a very cool place. I love the vibe. I love how everyone's like fish themed. It feels like I'm like in Cleanthorpes right now from the UK. That's pretty close to where I live. So just outing myself IRL there, but it's fine. Yeah, hopefully we just blow up this old lady, maybe. But no, we'll see. Yeah, super excited for our one shot. That should be cool. And then I'm super excited to get back and roleplay some moments with my family. And then, yeah, with that, I'll pass it on to Chloe, who plays Emily.
Yeah, I wasn't totally right on the money. I thought that was actually Contras's lover, like his really old lover, because like he ascended to godhood, right? And then maybe she didn't. So I was a little off, but I was still kind of on the money because I kind of I was like, oh, that's the weakness, like that's the vulnerability, is this old lady.
I mean, it's okay. An Oedipus situation.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let that go.
Shit.
So yeah, other than that, Emlyn was a big hypocrite this session, unfortunately.
So was Sanasha.
Yeah. Anyways, that's really all I have to say. I'm excited for our one shot. It's gonna be nice, and I'm excited to see how the family dinner goes because I know it's gonna have a lot of drama. So with that, I'm gonna pass it over to Isaac, who plays Naoki, and let him take it away.
Yeah, really good session this week. I mean, you got a little bit of action, and then you got some comedy, and then we also got to see a side of Sanasha that we've never seen before. That was pretty interesting. And I'm very curious to see how Percy's parents act at the dinner table. See if it'll go south as it did at Emlyn's place.
Yeah.
Where she, brought her dad to the table.
Yeah.
So, parents are apparently the villains of the story. Say hi to your mom. Tell her you love her.
And now we get to see another mom. The mom of Contras. So we'll have to see how that goes. If we're going to murk this old woman or just be like, I don't know, fine, you can have her, make a barter with him, but we'll have to see that next time. But it won't be this next time, it'll be next time. Wink. I'm tired. Take it back, Michael. Take the mic back.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of tonight's session. And I've been sitting on that plot reveal for quite some time. However, we will see you next Wednesday for our one shot here at twitch.tv/lichsouls. And in 2 weeks for the continuation of Campaign 3's direct story Until next time, everybody. Bye.